Hooray, hooray, hooray. We're here again. It's Tuesday night live. We're having some trending topics, some hot topics we're going to talk about tonight, man. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of discussion. I have a feeling it might get a little deep. I really don't feel like I have the mental capacity tonight to get too deep. Same ongoing stuff that going on in society about us as black people. But let's see when we get there. How y'all doing? Everybody good to go?
Good.
Let's
Thumbs
get
up.
this thing started, man. Let's get it started. Yep. Good night. And let's start with our introduction. Short man, sound like you mute over there, brother. Hearing you
Okay.
loud and
Sounds
clear.
like I'm on.
Yeah, we good to go.
Good to go.
Good
Yeah.
to Gizzle.
Mic check 1-3.
Yes. Here on a Tuesday night, man. Still living and loving the good life. You know what I mean? 2022 all the way. A lot of wild stuff going on in the world, and we're here to talk about it. So, let's get it on. Let's get it started.
Get it crackalating. Let's get it crack or lating. Razor, what's going on with you, man?
Listen, man, I'm here. So other than some of the bad stuff that's going on, and like you said, we're about to talk about it, and probably get deep into it. Like you said, some of the same stuff. But other than that, let's say I do have some good news.
Nah.
Give it to us straight, brother. Give it to us straight, brother. Give it to us. Give it to us.
Leave the weather alone. Every time you mess with the weather, you get a problem.
Listen, man, the weather is looking great. The rest of the week.
That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, I don't even see any rain, so it's looking wonderful. So
sucky now.
Definitely gonna snow now.
That's on the bright side. So we do have something to look forward to as far as weather. So yeah.
Man, this guy. I don't know why you just don't leave the friggin' weather alone. Leave the weather alone, because every time you bother it bothers us. Lola B, what's going on?
Hey y'all. I actually had a chance to experience y'all weather over there this past weekend, and I did not like it. I'm not a fan at all. But I had a great time. I'm back now, though. Back to my own world.
Your own universe, another planet.
Yes.
We understand. We under, as my homeboys from the South would say, we underdig. Tory, pick up yourself. T, unmute yourself. What's going on?
And a hush fell over the crowd.
T, you're mute.
Technical difficulty.
Yeah, T is mute.
Let me speak up a T tonight. Hey, here, blessed by the best. Having a great time here with the family. I got you, T. Don't worry.
All right, hold T down till we get her technical difficulties work out. Sheree, what's going on with you?
Hi y'all. How was everybody weekend?
Too short.
Yeah, it do be too short, but I had a wonderful weekend. Chilled. I enjoyed. Oh, let me tell you, Sunday, because it was reggae month, and they had what is it called? Something at the pier, music, reggae at the pier, or something like that. And it was so nice. Oh my God. I just be wishing, we had a concert like that, but in due time. But I'm happy to be here with my family. Happy to get on this topic because I have something to say.
Definitely.
Yes.
T, you back up, T. Let me hear if you got some voice. Go ahead and let me hear something.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear it. What's going on with you? You back on Verizon.
You can hear me? Okay. Verizon. I don't know. What's up? That's by the best. I think Short Man got me down pat. Maybe I need to come up with a new introduction.
No, don't change it. Don't change that. It's beautiful. Don't change it. I was just filling in. Yeah. I was trying to help
Hey, you
out.
did great, man. I think you just did an awesome job for me. Ready to get these topics talked about. hopefully I don't get too upset. You know, I like to try to be happy. So let's see how it goes.
Corey, big up yourself. Big up to everyone else that's out there so
Corey.
far. People that's coming in.
Corey.
Another rapper is falling again. You know, Snootie Wiles. He's not as pronounced as he was a few performed as he was a few years ago. But his biggest song is that song that you probably don't remember his name, but everybody usually remember
Everybody
this
know
song.
the song.
Yeah yo. All I know is yeah yo. I was playing that on the radio all day, all night. You could not go anywhere without hearing that. They was playing in the club. So he got gunned down over the weekend. I'm wondering, is rap? Jim Jones say being a rapper is the most dangerous job in America, but I think that's nonsense. I think
That's nonsense. That's garbage.
Is what caused you to die when you become rich and get successful. If you keep yourself in the streets, you're gonna die. That's just.
Well, tell you the truth. It's what's called when keeping it real goes wrong. Let's just be honest about it.
I don't even know if that even keeping it real.
because they say they're keeping it real because they're still hanging in the hood and do all that stuff. That's just being dumb. That's being dumb.
I know a lot of G's and they stay out of sight. You can't get a hold of them fools.
I mean, you should, if it's like you work hard, at whatever your craft is, whether you're a plumber or you're a singer, rapper, whatever, you work hard at your craft at whatever you're good at so you can get to a better place. Not so you can be in danger every day and eventually get shot. Right. Nobody's looking for that. So we're making a mockery out of this thing, when people say, oh, I got to stay on the streets and all that. No, you got to be dumb because eventually you stay in the streets going to take you.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's not made up. That's just, we see that happening time and time again. How many rappers we lost now, Is it happening in any other community like that?
Nah, I don't see Garth Brooks.
Okay, yeah. So
I don't see Garth Brooks getting shot at, and you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, it's we gotta stop. People gotta stop making that like a badge of honor or something to still be in the streets when you're trying to make a better life for you and your family. That's not a badge of honor or courage. It's just being dumb, and will lead to your demise at some point.
Yeah,
totally agree.
1,000%. Yes.
Yeah,
like
that's why you make it.
You gotta do it when you know better.
When you make it, that's when you leave. That's when you I made it. So I leave. Yes, you can do. You can actually do things for your community and not live there. You can actually do things for your community and not live there. You don't have to. You don't live in the hood no more. You a sellout. Well, call me a sellout because I'm going bye.
The ones that say that, those are the ones you should ignore. You really probably should ignore them.
They're the ones that gonna put you in problems. But it's obvious these guys have never watched Friday before.
No.
Because they teach you a valuable lesson in Friday. You say you're gonna stay in the hood all you want to. As soon as you get that money, you should be gone.
Yeah, it's like they wanna like keep up appearances, like what they're trying to prove with their music or whatever. Like, oh, I'm so hard, I'm this, I'm that. So, I'm good in the hood by myself, blah, blah. You dumb in the hood. And then you're gonna be dead in the hood. And then what? All of, not only is it hurting you, well, you dead, so that don't hurt no more, but it hurts the people that are attached to you. It hurts the people who you were employing. It's like it's a ripple effect. And until, I don't know, until they either realize and wake up or it's just no more of them left, then it's just going to keep going.
I mean, music is about telling a story, right? We watch movies. You don't have to go out and blow up cars in the hood and all that stuff to get a good movie. You know what I mean? Nobody's doing that. You get good movies in Hollywood all the time. It's all fiction anyway, right? So, we know that bad things happen in the street. Doesn't mean you have to go out there and perpetrate it, or be a part of it, to tell a good story. Okay, you grew up in it. You already know the stories. Go tell a good story. Go sing about stories, and here I am now. I'm doing better. I'm out of it. I got my family. I'm trying to live better. I'm trying to show you guys that we can all do better.
Because that's how it was before. Remember back in the days?
It was before like that, yeah.
Rap about the streets and I sold this and that, then I got out.
Not that I'm here now every day slinging rocks and still throwing a key here and there. No.
and
No.
they still want to do it. But you know what? The thing about it is, you know, when it comes to friend, if you have friend in the hood, and you know, let's say I'm rich and I make some money, I'm gonna try to help you. I'm gonna try to help you to get out. The minute that I see that you don't want to better yourself, is okay. That friendship, sometimes you got to leave people behind, because if you try to bring someone with you and they're not coming with you, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. You know, and like you said,
I got a good analogy here. That's apt for the time. Bel Air, for instance.
Facts.
Will out here in LA now because he got into a little trouble back in the hood for some dumb stuff.
Hey,
he got saved.
I must cut you off. When we talk about Bel Air, we can never forget to first mention the beautiful and adorable Coco Jones. You just have to put, you know, I mean, all right, my bad, my brother.
That's cool. We gotta, you know, we gotta lay the flowers out, you know, give the props, give the peace. Yeah, so you know, Will and
thanks
his
for the donation, Corey.
What's his boy name that came out from Philly?
Trey, his homeboy, Trey.
Trey came out from Philly.
Yes,
and
perfect.
And our Treys are what you sold out. You think you better now because you out here? No, Trey, I got a chance to maybe, you know, do something different. You know, get out that little those square blocks that I'm at in Philly and do something different for myself. Well, whatever, man. You leaving us behind, man? What, you leave me behind? You know, that's the kind of stuff that people either they give into or they're smart and they walk away from. And if you want to be my boy and my friend, you know, take a chance and come do something different. You know, I think that's it's a close example I can find. That's
a perfect example.
That's a perfect
example. I ain't even thought about that, to be honest with you. That's a perfect example, though.
Crazy, man.
You got to realize too, we've become, and I say we because we're included even with them, but we've become a culture where people are. Well, I mean, people aren't ready to fight anymore. They fight with guns. You know what I mean? And that's the sad reality. You know, so of course, when more people have guns, more people are willing to shoot them. You know, you're gonna have more deaths, and that's it. You know, like it's always been violence. You know what I mean? But the violence now is not even a fight; it's taking somebody's life, and everybody's willing to do it. You know, like it's. Like I said, they got music now to set people up to do it. You know, like that's what they're doing. So they can't get away with it. The more money they get, the more they want to show off guns and keep promoting that same culture, violence, like they bout it. So that's what's gonna come to you. You're not seeing this with, you know what I mean, other cultures, because that's not what they're showing. You know what I mean? They're not showing that they got guns and, you know, I mean, they're gonna kill each other. Their music is about something totally different, you know, and that's what we got going on.
Yeah, I mean, I think we perpetuate a lot of our own stereotypes in a way too. We want to be looked at and be seen, you know, and be seen in a different light. But some of this stuff kind of throws shade on everybody else that's trying to do the right thing. You know,
because I mean, that's what we were. That's what we were taught. You know, we were taught that in order to get respect, in order to get people to do what you want them to do, you have to be violent. So that's why our culture, you know what I mean? That's how we feel we get respect. You know what I mean?
You know, we always say now that when you know better, you can do better. I mean, now, you know, everybody can see for themselves that that's not the right thing to do. People are smart.
But no, short man, you got to realize, you got to step outside of what you know. Because what you know better now. But if you look at us as a whole, there's still a lot that are deaf, dumb, and blind to what's really going on, and they are going to continue that cycle. They're raising more children to believe that. You know what I mean?
Well, Well, that's the vicious cycle.
You got to look outside of your circle, because of course, as you open your mind and you realize that's not the life, you're going to eliminate those people around you who do those kind of things. So it seems like it's not the majority, but in essence,
we all grew up in some kind of hood or somewhere close, or we know people from the hood or whatever. We all have been around it at some point in our lives. We all have seen the vibe.
But you can have two people who grow up in the same exact household with the same exact opportunities and take two different paths. You know what I mean? So that's the sad, you know, you can't say our upbringing. You can't just say that. You got to look at it as our culture.
I'm not talking about no,
that's what I mean. What I mean is people have to realize it's not just, but that's what I'm saying. It's not just how you raise your kid. It's our culture as a whole. You know what I mean? That has a heavy influence. And now it's the culture of the whole world because now they got the World Wide Web.
Yeah, so I mean, I get the culture part, but if you got a tight grip on your kids, a good enough solid grip on your kids, you'll be okay. Yeah, solid enough grip on your kids, you'll be okay. If you start from early,
but
and you're with them,
not necessarily. You know what I mean?
They go about their business.
You have to realize your kid is they'll have that foundation that you gave them, but certain situations in life can actually.
I mean, you're gonna find something through the cracks.
You know what I mean?
That's gonna happen. I mean, it's gonna happen.
But I think, like you said, with the kids, like you said, there's always exceptions to the rule. But but for the most part, that if you raise a kid right, sometimes even if they stray a little bit, they're gonna come back.
They know the right thing, though. They know the right thing up here, and they can get away from it. They know the right thing.
But if they just go wrong, if the possibility of them coming back is, sometimes it's slim. But it has a lot to do with
depends on how deep they get into.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got their friends that they might follow and things that they might do, but like you said, they'll come back because how you raise your kids, and everybody reflects in their life, So I know I've reflected on a lot of things in my life growing up, and while and while you continue to grow, so hopefully you reflect and come back to reality and be like, hey, I can't do this. This is not the right path, But if you're consistently going down the wrong path because your parents was doing the crazy stuff too, and that's what you see, the possibility of you
raise yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all factual. Lolina, give us a couple scriptures. Read us a couple scriptures from the book of Anyting Goes podcast here real quick.
They are young individuals trying to live up to a hype. True. How many of these young guys are listening to their predecessors talking about they still in the hood and it's all good, when in actuality you don't see them in the hood without security? Yep. Sean, this is life imitating art, because a lot of these young dudes, they don't live the life they are rapping about. They just
that's for real. That's true. So some of it is fiction
it's
fiction for a lot of them. I mean, it's fiction.
What's up, my people? The full squad.
We here. Full squad in the building.
We here tonight. We here. Bajo, big up yourself. Finally, Bajo decided he gonna tap into the comments.
Bajo,
all go on, Bridget. Big up yourself for the constant support.
Comments. We happy to see you.
Andy, big up yourself also. Read that.
Oh, good evening, AGP panel. Just a pass through. Keep up the great information you all are putting out to the masses. Thank you.
Definitely. Yeah, man. I think I agree with you all. I don't know what you got. I don't know what you got to prove when you got money. I was telling y'all a few weeks ago that I heard Bun B in an interview was saying the richer Jay-Z get is the less rich he tries.
I saw that.
And I heard one of my homeboys say the other day is the more money he start making, the less he feels like being a tough guy. The more he turns to want to be a family guy, the more he, and this is a dude that I know creates problems up on used to create problems up on problems. And in the store with him, on the phone with him, we both in the store, and a dude almost ran him over with a cart, and I hear him telling the dude, no issues, my brother, everything is good. And I'm like, what?
That's what it's about, man. Everything shouldn't be a problem, man. That's the problem. Everything shouldn't be a problem.
It's just like you go in the club and you wear your brand new sneakers and somebody step on it. Hey,
that's the dumbest one. That's the dumbest one I think that's out there.
That's
one of the dumbest ones.
I've been in the club and a guy step on my sneaker and he trying to apologize to me the whole night because I guess he feels like, anytime you step on somebody's sneakers,
because there's people that'll kill you for that, which doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And you wear brand new shoes to the club in a crowded, packed club and expect that somebody should glide over you?
Yeah.
Yes,
They should fly around you.
They should glide. They should.
Yeah.
They should do
move. They should moonwalk around you or something. Do a little boogaloo shrimp around you. I don't know.
Excuse me.
Do a little electric boogaloo around you. What do you think? Stay at home, man.
Definitely.
I mean, it's the most ridiculous thing. Your white shirt gets muddy.
You guys know who FTN Baby is?
Mm-hmm.
Go, Lena. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm not familiar with this one.
Oh yeah, FTN Bay arrested for violating permanent restraining order and stalking of OTF Dooodie Low.
Yeah.
I mean, what's this gonna leave this man alone?
In there.
Yeah, I heard about the story, but yeah.
Keep her in there.
Why are you bothering him?
Yeah, like
you already put a stain on him, even though it came out, that everything was not true. Like, still, that's gonna be associated with him for the rest of his life because people don't forget stuff like that. So you already did that. It came out that it was false. Okay, you did your little apology. Why are you bothering him? Let that man go on and live his life.
Exactly. You already try to destroy the man's life.
You know what I feel like?
Keep her right in there, though.
I feel like people like that is like a controlling issue for people like that. I feel like if like you get into a confrontation with somebody and then you realize that, hey, this wasting my time. I ain't even gonna bother keep the back and forth going. And then all of a sudden they start trying to go harder to get you to so
right.
I feel I feel like that's what's going on with her. Dude cut ties, he's out of here, it's done. You try to destroy him, you fail, and now she's back at it again. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
She needs to sit in there. She a little unbalanced.
Yeah.
Obsession.
What's that doing?
Complete obsession.
All the things that she was trying to accuse him of, they should turn around and lock her up for all those accusations.
She should. That's where she should be right now. She should be in jail. And this is the thing that leads into our next conversation. Carrie, big up yourself. Badger, shout out the whole crew. So the Danileigh, remember we all had the conversation with Dababy about Dababy. Danileigh, we had the conversation about Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. And a lot of people felt like Dababy shouldn't have recorded Danileigh, and he shouldn't have called the cops, and he shouldn't have did this, and he shouldn't have did that. But when you take a look, when you examine, I haven't had, I thought about this discussion yesterday, and I was like, yo, before I have it with any of my friends, I was like, I usually take the discussion to my friends first, and then we talk. So I was like, nah, I'm just gonna take it to the panel, and then hear what you guys say, and then take it back to my friends and see what's going on. But I remember a lot of us said that he shouldn't have did this, and he probably shouldn't have did that. But when you look at the Tory Lanez thing, and Tory Lanez saying I didn't do this, and there is some iffy evidence out there, so maybe Dababy is looking at the same thing, like, hey, I'm recording this to protect myself and my career, because we all know anything could go awry. It it doesn't take much for you to say somebody did something to you, especially a black man did something to you. And then it's an issue that you got to get sorted out in court, or you got to get fixed. Saying that, is anybody have any change of thoughts, change of minds, or how y'all think that Dababy approached the situation, or you still feel the same way?
I still feel the same way. I think that I get the part of wanting to, save yourself from, whatever could possibly happen. So that's why he recorded. But if you can think that far ahead that you want to record because you want to protect yourself, why act like that?
No, I think he did the right thing.
I think again, court.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he did the right thing because you have to protect yourself. We talk about protecting the asset. We was talking about that the other day. We got to protect the asset. But my only thing is maybe I wouldn't have went public with it. But either way, I'm recording it. Either way, and just to protect yourself, because once the accusations follows you, you know that's going to stay with you. Now, if you have video evidence, then everybody's going to laugh it off and underestimate the seriousness of it. But what if there was no video evidence? It would have been on a whole nother level.
Touching something right there. Touching something right there.
It would have been on a whole other level.
If Tory Lanez had video evidence, you know,
situation actually putting it live in social media.
I don't think Tory Lanez would be. If he had video evidence, I don't think he's in a situation that he's in now. Because remember, we're forgetting Tory Lanez's career was really shut down off of that whole thing. You know, lost sponsors, nobody wanted to book him and all that stuff. You know, we've seen that they're booking him now, where he's doing stuff to because these guys not going to put their career on the line for somebody that they know that did all these things. You know, so there got to be some sketchy stuff with it. But I think that if he had video evidence, that everybody would have laughed it off and it wouldn't and not say anything. But because there's no evidence and she made an accusation, it went out of control.
What you were saying, T?
I was just saying I understand, you know, him recording. You know, if the baby would have just recorded it to protect us, you know, that's understandable. But he posted it and it was live, you know, so it's like that's putting it out there to the masses, you know what I mean? He didn't have to do that.
You're in the matrix right now.
You can record it on your phone.
You were in the matrix a while ago. We couldn't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. Rising again.
I don't know what's going on. I was saying, you know, to put it on social media, that's what, you know, that's where I have the problem. Recording it, yeah, I can understand, but you shouldn't have to put it on social media like that.
I think they both stars. I think their life is already out in the open.
So why?
Yeah, it's private now. When it's time to protect yourself, I think we have to.
No, you put it. Yeah.
That, you know, these are multi-millionaires. Not even multi-millionaire. I mean, as a black man, a black person in America, you know, anytime you're accused of something, you're guilty until you can prove yourself innocent. It's you know, it's usually the other way around for the others, but for us, it's usually you're guilty until you can prove yourself innocent, and then still there's still a good percentage of the people that are doubtful that you were, because you're rich or because you had some money, you were able to get yourself off of it. So there's still a little bit of doubt in some people's mind. I want to hear from the rest of the panel. What y'all saying, guys?
But I want to make another point just real quick. You know, what if she was the one was recording something he was doing? Would we be saying that she shouldn't have done it?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Private is private. You know what I mean? Private is private.
If you're basically recording anything, is that you're trying to protect yourself, your brand, your whatever. All of this could have been avoided. This was not a situation that had to happen. Again, going back to if you know better, you do better. Why put yourself in these situations when you know you are this person, you have this brand, you have this money? Some situations are unavoidable. However, a full-blown argument at 4:00 in the morning when people trying to go to sleep is totally avoidable.
For some.
Yeah, for some.
Yeah.
Not for.
Someone can sit there. If someone sits there and screams by themselves, is it an argument?
With that attitude that Lola just gave, we already know you about to keep that argument going at 4:00 in the morning.
Well, hold on. I mean, if it started already, we in it, but we ain't gonna be in my situation. We're not gonna have no video. We're not gonna have no police. None of that is part of the argument. The argument is the argument by itself. But when you get into the situation where you gotta call people and put stuff on the internet, like you already done messed up.
Well, I think with that too is, look, the brother trying to sue him. The brother threatened this dude for months ran up on him in a place and suing him. So I think there's many things behind, like, we all know how relationships work. We know when somebody is vindictive. We know some vindictive women. We know some vindictive men. We know when a woman could be saying any type of thing in the she probably telling him, you keep talking all the time. I'm just gonna say you did something to me, and I'm light skinned, I'm this, I'm Puerto
And
Rican, I'm this, and they're gonna knock
something
your black self up. And the first thing he probably thought was, oh, I just got off this this whole alphabet situation. Camera rolling.
I'm still sticking with I think he did the right thing to me.
Why you say that?
Because everything else is posted. So why hide this? Why hide? They argued in public. She didn't put the baby man in. They was going back and forth. They was in the camera and all this stuff. So why all of a sudden that has to be hidden? No, put it live. Let everybody see, because we seen everything else. So let everybody see. And to me, I think he was just protecting himself.
Island Trucker, big up yourself, brother.
So everybody should see everything.
Some could say that she's the one that started the whole taking it to social media thing. But she's the one that started bashing the baby mothers first. She started
exactly. So I still don't feel sorry for her.
They ain't pretty enough because they don't look like her and all. I ultimately feel like it's survival of the fittest, and you do what it takes to survive in this world. I mean, a guy can threaten me on TV. He can go on one of the biggest media platform in the urban community and tell me when he sees me, it's on site. Then when me and my homeboys punish him, he sues me. That shouldn't be. It shouldn't even be able to allow to be done stuff like that. But you're able to do that. OG, what's your thoughts? Your thoughts of Matrix on this, man?
So the baby had he had an absolute right to protect himself. Again, I just don't see the need for the live thing, right? Because we're thinking about now and everything is great. Oh, if their life is out in the public, let's just show the video and all that. Make a recording. You're a guy with money, like Lola said. You kind of know what's right, and make a video. That's fine. Make a video. It doesn't have to be live. You have lawyers. Make a video. Give a video to your lawyers. You have that kind of money. They can authenticate. They can make sure it's real. That's not hard to do. Having it out in the public sphere now, you have kids that's going to grow up on it and see that stuff. People think about just themselves now, and we're all public and it's all great. But what are you doing to your legacy and your kids when they grow up and see it and have to deal with that? We're thinking about today, tomorrow, whatever. Yeah, there's some things that just should be private. Everybody should have some privacy at some point. Even stars deserve privacy. Whether they want it or not, that's another story. But I'm just saying, though, I just don't agree with the fact that it had to be live. Are you in your own house, and do what you have to do? Because later on, you all may get back together. Now you're both looking stupid, looking dumb. Because you online disgracing each other. You're online disrespecting each other, disgracing each other.
Like you said, they kids. You're online disrespecting each other. They got together, looks online and sees their daddy doing this to their mommy. Like, how do you explain that to your kids?
Baby and Danileigh kids they self. Yeah,
I get it. I'm not saying that she's innocent. I'm just saying they both.
We're not talking about innocent. We're not talking
about. I'm just saying we're not talking. Yeah, we're not talking about all that she did right now. We talking about him putting it on live. That I just, hey, somebody got to be the grown up. You know what I mean?
Even with that, saying I have money, is that an excuse for just because I got money? I should have to take the high road to go spend my money.
No, nobody said a high road.
Nobody said you should have to.
Let me finish what I'm saying. OG was saying that he has money, so he can go get a lawyer to authenticate this. Why do I have to do that? Why do I have to put myself, go around in circles to do that, to prove my innocence? When we already know how it works.
Maybe you want to maintain your dignity. Maybe you want to maintain your respect.
Well, you said that he was recording it because he was protecting himself. So,
and that's a good thing.
We're saying
a person could easily said that I cut out stuff out of it. People could easily say I cut out stuff out of it. We're
that's
in
why I just said
in a technology era where anything can be said, and even after you probably get it validated when he goes to court, and they say, okay, this video wasn't tampered with, you're still gonna have a sanction of the public that's still gonna say that, hey, it's because he rich and they did tamper with the video, so he did do that. When it's live, you see it right there. There ain't no tampering with it. You know,
I'm gonna say I'm for. I'm gonna say I'm for, and I think
I'd rather keep myself out of problems.
I think none of you guys up here would go live on social media and post an argument. I don't think anybody up here would.
It depends on what you got to lose and what you look at situation.
Yeah. I'm just saying right here, right now, today, if someone came to y'all and started arguing, I don't think any of y'all are going live on Facebook.
It depends on the situation.
Right.
With
my livelihood, the mother of your kid, or with the father.
If my livelihood is threatened, and that's what I need to do, that's what I'm going to do.
I will do the same thing.
Yeah, if my life
depends on the situation,
and I have to do what
I wouldn't go to social media. It's a lot more things I could do with my life than to go to social media and go on Facebook Live and say, "Look at this argument that I'm having with a personal person."
I say do what you have to do, because if you have to go to social, because like you say, video could be tampered, everything, and you got to go through a whole legal process to do all of that. Like me personally, I don't want to put myself in a situation where I have to do that. But if it comes to a point where I have to do that, you better believe
I'm gonna click that phone and just put it right here.
If I got to go to the police and go on the stand and say, Your Honor, I'm gonna do it. It's survival of the fittest. I ain't gonna let nobody come preach to me about what's the high road and what's right and what's wrong. We live in a society where you gotta take care of yourself. And if you want to let somebody take advantage of you, I'm okay with that. That's all on you. But what I'm saying for me is I'm doing whatever it takes to protect myself from somebody that's trying to harm me. Whatever.
And on top of that is there's nobody for her there. It's him, his brother, and his assistant. So she can say they did this, they did that, they did this. When the video was off, they did this, they did that, because it's 3 against 1. And she has nobody there. So yeah, I'm gonna go live so everybody can see, because there's 3 of us in here. Who knows if he would have recorded what she would have said? No, he did this. He taped this and stopped the video. And this is what they did. They grabbed all my stuff, threw it outside, threw my baby, grabbed my daughter, and she could have came up with a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Sweet Pisces, happy birthday, Sweet Pisces.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Blessed born day.
I mean, in a situation of how you deal with stuff, no one is right or wrong or how they deal with how they want to deal with your livelihood.
Right.
For me, I'm doing whatever it takes to make sure that I don't lose. I shouldn't have to, because I have the ability to defend myself properly with my money. I shouldn't have to go do that to please someone else, of how they feel or how they react to situations. He asks you to leave the house. It's his house. You don't want to leave. He asks you to, I'm gonna put you in a different place. I'm gonna put you in a room and get you out of here. I heard people say, well, he should have left. Why do I have to leave? It's my house. Why do I have to leave my house?
You back out.
But landlord tenant law says,
well, she wasn't a tenant. She wasn't there long enough. Nope, she was not there long enough to be a tenant. She was
there for months.
No, she wasn't there for months. She was lying.
Oh, well, that's what she said.
He already came out and put that out.
He also said they wanted a relationship, so he ain't he don't have
all of this sounds great, but when you go to court, you have to provide evidence anyway. So
right. The dude got proof that she wasn't there long enough, because he ain't bought the condo that long for her to be able to be in there for that long. That's his number one proof right there. So landlord. I didn't hear that. But I know I listen to the conversation.
I want in this relationship that, I love you, we this, we that. The pictures say this, and this been going on for this long. You turn around and say we want in a relationship. I can't trust you. You a liar.
Hey man, you gotta know. You gotta know what you're getting yourself into.
He definitely lied on. He definitely lied on that one.
They both knew that this situation was trash.
Who know if he really lying, man?
We saw the pictures.
How many times? Pictures.
How you know she really lied? But how you gonna
say? You could go hug up at somebody today and say,
you noticed that you didn't. You noticed that you did not hear me say. You noticed that you did not hear me say the young lady was lying.
No.
All I said was that the dude. How you know the dude lying? Because y'all saying he lying. I never said that she was lying. All I'm saying
I didn't say either one of them was lying. Honestly, I can't wrap my brain with trying to figure out who's right or wrong in their relationship.
One of them is right.
Both of them were toxic. Both of them did crazy stuff. Like I'm not gonna say he's right or she wrong.
Wrong. Two sides.
Crazy is that both of them. I mean, to I guess to each his own. But we can't say both of them is wrong and then putting the blame on one person.
I didn't put the blame. I didn't put the blame on Dababy. All I said is I personally felt like yes, he should have recorded and protected himself. Right. But my personal option is that he shouldn't have put it live on social media. To me, that wasn't right. That's all I said. I didn't say he was wrong in the situation. I didn't say she deserved some of that. I just said me personally. Yeah, she should have got out of his house.
I mean, if it's his
house,
but
to me, I would have, I would have called the cops on someone to get out of my house versus going to social media. I don't want people in my business though, so maybe that's why that's my opinion. I don't care how hard it gets. I don't want nobody in my business. That's probably why I think that way. But I
don't think it's a matter of being wrong or right.
Also, when the cops come, we already know how this goes. He did call the cops, and it's possible the cops could have came and looked at her and looked at him and say he the guilty one.
Well, you know what? They
I mean, he could have, but he was at his home. You know what I mean?
Both guilty anyway.
That's why. If he would have recorded a video, if he would have recorded a video, everything was recorded on.
Come on, man. If he would have. You know, cops don't care about no recorded videos. They come and damn blam you up. You ain't got no chance to show no video.
But I mean, so what was the point of him putting it on Facebook Live? What was the point of that?
Everybody else get to see it.
Yeah,
exactly. That was his point. His point was to humiliate her. That's why I have a problem with it. It really wasn't to protect himself. His point was to humiliate her, which he did. And I mean, hey, some people think that is cool, which is fine with that. But I just think it was personally don't. I mean, great.
I think they was both dead wrong.
Exactly.
They both handled the situation.
Yeah, it was a toxic relationship. I'm glad it's over.
That a guy was trying to humiliate a girl. As great. You thinking that also, but I'm looking at things logically. It's when you in a situation, a lot of times you don't get to think through. The first thing come to your mind is probably, I'm going to record this and keep it for later. But when you have a lot to lose, the first thing probably come to your mind is protecting your investment, protecting everything that you got, because you know it can go up in smoke in a second. So usually people don't make the wisest decision on the snap, especially if they're not used to making wise decisions in the first place. And secondly, it's so many things that could go on. So I'm only speculating. I'm telling you what I say is what I've seen and what I've heard them both said from different conversations and stuff. I'm not going to assume that this was an extra thing happening here and there because I don't know. And I don't like to put that, especially in a situation like this, because I'm not here to tell you if Danileigh is a culprit other than the information that she put out to everybody else. That's the information I'm taking and I'm running with it. I'm not here to tell you that Dababy is innocent. I'm telling you that if I was put in that same situation and that's what I have to do to protect myself, then damn it, that's what I'm going to do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you got the right.
I just don't agree.
Yeah, but we can't put ourselves because
I
we don't.
understand. I
We
totally
don't,
I understand.
we
Yeah,
don't
you
have
got the
that
right.
money.
You have the right to
I
do
don't
that.
think
That's
it's
what
no-
social
I don't think
media
it's
is
wrong
for.
or right. It's just
I mean, just think about how many people think about how many people felt like it was wrong for someone to record the cops. You know what I mean? Like it's just people do what
Now,
they want
you should always record the
to
cops.
do.
Let's be clear. You should always record the cops. Every
Always.
time, go live on the cops every time.
Always.
That's no discussion
Always.
on that one. Live on the cops every time.
Yeah.
If you don't, then you're wrong.
on
That one you're wrong on if you don't. There's no offline recording and no, because they'll beat you, take the video and delete it.
The reason
Live
why
every
I'm
time
so
with the cops.
biased, the reason why I'm so biased because it wasn't an uproar. It was a little uproar, but wasn't an uproar when she did the song dissing the girl. I guess she liked the light skin, pretty hair.
I think they're all a messy bunch.
But
anyway.
when she went on live, everybody was in the car. Why you did that? Why you did that? Well, what about your kids? What about the girl kids? When they're siblings, so when they grow up, they gonna go back and forth because your mom did a video about pretty girls and light-skinned girls and red bones and all that stuff and calling my mom dark skin. Exactly.
So in this case, actually,
I don't feel sorry.
In this case, three things can be wrong. You know, 3 things can be wrong. The girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend, the new one,
everybody's wrong. Anybody, yeah.
It's just a complete cluster.
All three of them could mess up.
A whole toxic. Let's just all be glad it's over with.
Y'all sound just
because they have kids.
Right now, y'all sound just like them because I can't hear nothing you're saying because 15 people talking at the same time.
It's not over. It's not the end of it because they have kids. They're gonna be attached to each other for life. But it's just a complete ball of disaster. Like, you know, they get into these situations. It feel good right now. It felt good while you was in it. Now you done shot the club up and you stuck with this lady that you don't even like. You don't have to be with her, but you stuck with her for life because y'all made a kid.
Big old Charlie Foxtrot here.
Hey, that's what she wanted, man. She wanted the next it dude.
Exactly.
And she got him.
Yeah, she got it.
You know what I always say? I always say they deserve each other. They deserve each other, all of them. That's
all right, Lolina. Let's get to the book of Anything Goes podcast, chapter
2.
Chapter 222 verses 2.
Sometimes you need witnesses.
Oh, let's start right there.
Oh, it's the right way to do things. They don't know that way. That's what I'm saying. There's the correct way to do things. Y'all know they don't know. Sometimes you need witnesses.
They may not.
It was their upbringing.
Maybe the next situation they might think about it. Maybe
it was cultural why they didn't know what to do.
True that.
Anyway, I think he did it because she definitely would have dragged him on social media. He wanted everyone to see how she was acting after being asked to leave. When you start off allowing things to be messy, don't be surprised when it ends messy. It ain't even end. It's just gonna continue to be messy.
It's gonna fester for years.
Like a snowball, it's just gonna keep rolling, and everybody gonna have
kids. Once you got kids, there is no end.
I'm gonna keep looking at it on Shade Room.
Yeah, once you have kids, there is no end.
Me too. I have Shade Room alerts. What's going on now?
World.
It's actually very sad, but at the same time, what can you do? Like they created it, they want to live like that.
It should be a lesson for other people.
Look, your life, my entertainment.
Yeah,
yes.
Go.
Exactly.
I know. I learned a perfect lesson from this. Not to trust none of y'all. I'm going live. Clearly, y'all not hearing yourself talk.
Hey, Sean, I gotta talk to you. Yep. Oh, hold on. Now, what you say?
What you saying, babe? Oh, dinner ready? Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad. Y'all, I'm about to go eat.
You should always assume that you're being recorded these days. You should always assume that there's a video or a recorder going these days. You should always assume that. So if you're gonna say anything, be sure you can own it.
Yeah,
that's all.
Exactly.
That's all. If you say something, be sure you can own it. That's it.
You know, the thing is, you don't have to be friends to be good parents. You don't necessarily even have to see each other to be good parents. It works easier that way, of course, but you know, it doesn't necessarily have to work out like that. And there's a lot of contention going on from the brother, and you know, it's a whole bunch of mess.
Okay, now with that guy, let me go back. Let me just that one. Now, he deserved what he got. Let's just be clear about that. You're not going to announce you're going to trash somebody when you see them on site, and then expect it when you show up and they put it on you. Now you want to sue. That's one thing I hate about America. Be mad if y'all want out there.
May I
That's
say
the worst place. That's the worst place. One second, Lo. This is the worst place where you can show up with somebody with a gun, and maybe you get shot or you get beat up. Now you want to sue or claim self-defense. America is bad. That's a horrible thing that happened in America. That's the bad thing. It's horrible.
You know what's funny? A sidetrack real quick. I'm just thinking about that whole McDonald's lawsuit that made those people so much money. They went to McDonald's, bought hot coffee, spill it on themselves, sued McDonald's. Well, you ordered hot coffee.
Well, they said it was above that certain temperature threshold.
Again,
how they
know if it was on their lap?
How they know that? It's already.
And it still doesn't even say on the cup, caution, hot.
It say that now, but back
That's
then,
why I
know you going in there to buy hot coffee.
America is a horrible place.
Listen, I need to tell y'all where her brother messed up at.
Sue anybody for anything that you did.
I think where her brother, where he had the game messed up at was he had said it was on site, but what he meant to say is it was on site if you was by yourself. But when he got his
it should have clarified that, right?
He had to put the caption down.
And that's how he got messed up.
He didn't clarify it.
Right.
You gotta put a caption.
Now you want to sue. Now you got beat up and you want to sue because you started.
He should have said hashtag you gotta be by yourself.
Yeah.
On site with you.
On site, me and you, one on one.
He would have still
in the dark.
He got beat up anyway. He would have still tried to sue.
No matter what, he was going to sue. Like that was the whole. That was the whole point. The whole point of him even going to do it was to get money. Like people need to realize that. Like he knew there's no way in the world he thought he was going to be solo and actually beat the baby up in a public place. Like the same way, like he did that as a setup. He went there to do that so he could get hit, so he could get thrashed, and so he could sue the man.
I mean, think you can walk into somebody's house, slip and fall asleep.
Who's gonna go to a bowling alley?
Yeah,
like why?
Hey,
you know exactly what that was.
Though, I realized that I don't care how much people they say the baby killed. I realized that they not as G as I thought they was, because not one bowling ball connected to that dude.
Nope.
Not one.
No one even thought to grab the bowling ball.
Somebody would have been under the jail.
The security guard was going to grab him and slide him down. At least slide him down and make.
I mean, they could have thrown him down the lane or something.
They could have used his head as a ball and hit the pins or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't run up on me and my friends.
A bowling ball would have damaged him though. That wouldn't have been cool. That would have been.
When in the history of fights have you ever really seen one person walk up to a whole clan or somebody in the history of fights? Really,
we ain't about to have no kerfuffle.
He was like,
throw down. One-on-one action. One-on-one action.
I only said him. I ain't say you or you or you. I was only about him.
I mean, even if you're gonna fight one-on-one, you're gonna have somebody with you, so that way, if they try to jump you, someone got your back. I ain't never seen someone just go walk up to a whole gang of people and be like, "Yo, me and you one-on-one, we got this."
I need to know something in case y'all didn't know. Me and my friends out, and we decide to, out of the blue, give you a one-on-one, and my friends start losing. What is over?
Listen to the tone of the voice. How you say it,
Sean? It's no longer a one-on-one.
No. I can't see my friend go down like, I'm sorry. You won't call me whatever, but I can't see my friend rallying.
Moment you start rallying like you think you in the WWE, start hulking up like Hulk Hogan and start throwing back punches, brother, it's a wrap. One-on-one is out the window.
You go 9-9.
I mean, but that's the rule of the game, though. That's the rule of the game, though. Yeah, that's the rule.
You go 9-9.
As long as your man is getting it, you're good. But if your man start losing, you got to get in there and take care of business with him. Rules of the game, right?
Tag.
That game, bro. Got you.
Unwritten street rules.
And then he gonna be like, I thought y'all said it was a one-on-one.
No, only if he's winning. Only if he's winning.
I said one-on-one.
If you start to get the best of them, it's
but then
over.
you started to one.
Yeah.
Because if I see you do the
It's one and all.
Yeah.
So you should plan to lose. You should plan to lose if it's more of us than you.
You run up on the crew. Be prepared to lose. Even
That's
if
how it was, though.
You can swing. Just take the L, so we don't gotta jump you.
You should just plan to lose. Get one or two in, then take the rest of them and run.
Like, come on, man. That's crazy out there. Olina, let's finish off these real quick right here.
The kids are too cute though, and all parties seem to be good parents. They just be messing up a little bit. We all mess up, you know.
Everybody mess up.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous and shame.
Young, black, and filthy. That's how it goes, man.
The same thing.
He should have played it cool, got close, and stuff him. Oh, the got close.
Yeah, the brother.
Okay, I got you.
Could have got shot right after that too. Hey, so World War III. Are y'all prepared for World War III? It's looking very sticky out there. But before we even get, you know what? Let's talk about World War III first. I think we're all going to agree on this one before we even get to the part where we got to get upset. So Putin's put his nuclear sites on high alert. Putin is also dropping bombs in interim of the city. It's like living in let's say a war was here in Norfolk. Instead of bombing NOB and NAS military sites, he started dropping bombs on, you know, in the projects, and start dropping bombs downtown in downtown Norfolk where the club be popping at and all type of stuff. You out there get your, you know, you'll swing on and then boom.
Be like, was that the DJ? The DJ?
Right, man. You hear one of these.
And but it's crazy because you're in the club and you don't feel it. You just hear, you be like, oh.
And that will be the last one you hear.
Right.
Like this bomb really shake this club up, man.
Let's shake the club up.
Yeah. You know, so what y'all think, man? I think World War III it's hey, all the superpowers have nuclear weapons.
Yep.
So it's not a good idea for us to be in a full all-out war with a madman and somebody who have their finger on be able to shoot nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
You know, strategically, America is probably maybe the safest country in the world from a nuclear fight. And I say that iffily after we went through this pandemic, and I thought we'd have been the safest country to be in. Wow.
If it's biological, we're all done.
Yeah. But why I'm saying that is because America strategically put nuclear missiles around the world so they could bomb you before you could come here and bomb it. So beside every other superpower, you know, we have a base there and we have a nuclear reactor base there. So there's a nuclear weapon there. And it's purposely, strategically set up that way. Like we have nuclear sites in Germany. We have nuclear sites in Japan. We have, in fact, we done probably eliminated about 6 generations of Japanese the other day when we had that nuclear spill over there. Remember what was 6-7 years ago that nuclear spill over there? We probably done stopped so many generations from coming about.
That's true.
Yep.
But you know what? I definitely feel like, you know, that what he's doing is definitely horrible, man. And like you said, it's only so much time that you could nuke the world, you know. So you having the power to say I could nuke the world 50 times or 100 times. All it takes is one time for you to mess up the earth. But you know, at the end of the day, what he's doing is wrong. They should just drop something on him, man, because it's clearly this dude is unstable. You know, he's starting to kill civilians. He's starting to do this thing. Like, come on, man. I feel he definitely needs some punishment, man, because he's going too far. You're killing civilians. That's not what war is about. You fight the base. You fight.
There's rules.
Yeah.
I mean, do we expect that? But I just said that like that means anything. Do we expect a dude that decided he's just gonna take over a country to follow rules of war?
No.
At all.
Probably not.
Putin, I mean,
and he's gonna have to be punished because he's gonna feel like he does what he wants to do.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
You got to stop the monster before he gets out of control.
Hey, he already out of control.
Yeah. You can't hold the world hostage just because you have nuclear weapons. That's not a good look for you. He's talking. I don't think he's gonna do it, because if he do it, it's gonna be different if he does it. It's gonna be different if he does it. I mean, honestly, more countries should have gotten involved. EU should have let Ukraine in. I mean, they holding it down, but I really believe that it's horrible just to have to sit back and watch. We're sending weapons and providing funds and everything. But I don't know how long they can last at this rate. They're doing good, but I don't know how long they can last.
I'm positive we bombing.
I'm
positive we bombing.
I'm sure
I've seen too many strategic.
There's some clandestine stuff going on.
I've seen too much strategic bombing to not see
some cloak and dagger
our fingerprints all.
There's some cloak and dagger stuff going on.
Cloak and dagger stuff going on. I was watching one the other day, and I saw like I know you probably see the same one I'm talking about with the vehicles right here, and they drop. I forgot what that bomb is called. So they drop it in the middle, and it takes everything out except for the people on the outside. So everybody right there dead, and everybody else standing up there video, and they know what's going on. So Ukraine don't have that bomb. Nobody can tell me that Ukraine have that bomb.
So definitely. But I think though,
nobody got
this guy's lost his mind. This guy's clearly lost a grip on reality. You're gonna walk into another country, a sovereign country, and just want to take it over because you feel like you want to go back to the old USSR. Is that what it is? You want to take it back? Bro, we ain't there no more. Different world. And you on the island by yourself right now. That's why dictators are not like so much.
It's funny. I got this dude here saying all this stuff. When you think about why as a people we're kind of lost. When this dude go do that to them, what do you think he's doing?
That's what I asked. Why?
He's building his military to conquer. What you think he's conquering? What you think he's conquering after he conquer over there?
I mean, you got some surrounding NATO countries. I mean, he'll say the same.
One thing about him, he's proven he does not like the U.S. And he, if he could take the U.S. out, he will. So it's crazy.
Everything around it, everything in it, everything around it. Here's the thing, man. I think people don't. I was looking at a thing today on social media, and I saw somebody is an artist that I know too, and as an artist that I have mad respect for. As an artist that I talked to him a few times, coming one of my favorite movies, and I saw him put some crap on social media, and immediately I start reading the comments to try and see, because I saw he got a lot of comments quick, and I started trying to read the comments to see if I could find people with sense in the comment. And I saw somebody made perfect sense. He said, "Hey man, when your idols come up here and put stupid information out to people, and then not realizing how stupid their fans are to follow them to do this type of stuff, that it causes a problem." And he was like, it's unbelievable that this guy doing this type of stuff. And I'm like, why did I not, it came to a point where I even stopped going to his page because I didn't want to see the stuff that he posted. And then for some reason just pop up today. But
people, a lot of these guys don't think about the bigger picture, man. You gotta think about the bigger picture. I know we over here now, we complain about some gas prices and all that and the higher prices. We got people that stand out in the cold for days. People that look like us, out in the cold for days, trying to get a little movement. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I think people got to think of the bigger picture. We can't just think narrowly about what's happening now. To us, because if we don't look at what's happening over there, one day that could be us if we don't pay attention.
Yeah, when it's not directly affecting us, it's like a blind eye turn to it all.
Exactly.
In our lap.
Yep. Until it's our turn, and we say, "Man, how did this happen? And why somebody didn't stop it before it got here?"
Exactly.
It's like, we'll never get a dictator until we do. That's too late.
That's how Hitler almost took over. Everybody
that's what I was gonna say next. That's the playbook from Hitler. That's exactly what Hitler was doing. He was gathering, supposedly defeating these countries and put them on. That's just what. If you read even in the mythological Greek mythology, that's what these dudes do. They conquer countries, turn them into their army, so they can go conquer other countries. That's
trying to pull Ivan the Terrible on them, right?
Yeah. Like, come on, man. But hey, man, to each his own. You wanna believe whatever you want to believe. Atrocities shouldn't happen around the world.
It's out of ignorance, man.
And nobody, and you shouldn't see human beings dying and don't care.
In today's day and age,
it don't have nothing to do with me. So
that's the reason I have because I remember how when United States invaded Panama and they were saying it shouldn't have been, but Noriega was killing people just because he could. He was being a dictator, and if it wasn't for United States, Panama would not probably be there, or half of Panama would be gone.
You mean to tell me this fool from Drink Champs been out there killing people?
But that's what he's doing. That's what he's taking. He's trying. If they let him take over Ukraine, we keep saying it. What you think is gonna happen next? He's just gonna keep going. Yes.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen though.
I'm gonna stop right here. Like,
my ear told me I missed this one, Lola. You gotta read this one. This one's funny.
Oh, sorry, typos. I have walked up to a guy with all his crew around and popped off. And yes, I got beat down, but I made a point.
I know that's right,
as long as you made the point. If that was your aim, you made the point, and that's it.
I stand corrected. Now there is who did walk up by themselves.
Want to make a statement? That's it.
I mean, in my head, I'm a strategist, so nah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Nah, I ain't never.
Nah.
I got
in the words of Sean, the blicky.
Yeah, now that's me and the blicky rolling. Then we just,
But that you gotta be careful because they might all have blickies.
I already know how this works. You know what? Quick side story. I'm gonna make this real fast. I remember when I came to Virginia. First time I came to within the first couple of days I came to Virginia, I went out with some dudes. Some Jamaicans, to a few American guys, and we went into the projects of Norfolk. Just got here in Virginia a couple of weeks. Went down the projects of Norfolk, right? I'm like, fool, I'm not going in these dudes' projects. So to these dudes, they thought I was scary. But fool, I'm from the hood. I know how this thing works.
Smart.
So I'm like, I'm not going nowhere. So I called Terry C. I'm like, yo, my dude, these fools got me out here trying to follow these girls into the projects. It's clear to me what's going on. Terry C came and got me. These dudes got chased out the projects, running around like little clowns. I end up having to beat all of them up single-handedly, one by one, to show them, because they thought it was they thought because I didn't go in there that it was free game for them to come and talk to me. Like, no, they're tough guys now. So I had to single-handedly beat all of them up except for one, because he knew better, because he already know what was going on. So my point in saying that is, man, I'm not about to walk up on nobody turf.
That doesn't make any sense. If you're not from there, people know if you're not from that neighborhood, don't show up there. People know that. That's a rule. That's an unwritten rule, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, you don't. Hey, I know what we used to do in my hood. When you come through and we don't know you,
Hey, I'm telling you now, where I'm from in Jamaica, you can't just walk up in there if you're not from there.
If that's not true, you cannot just walk in the streets.
Not happening.
People walking beside you, and you get popped. Then they start getting popped all over, and you're like, "What happened?"
And matter of fact, if you're gonna go up in there, better go up in there with somebody that they respect too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It come out the wrong way still.
It cannot be little thing down the street that nobody knows. They gotta be somebody that you know.
Yeah, you can't do that. No.
Hey, I mean, dude said we need to quit boosting Ukraine. Ukraine look like they're doing a pretty good job to me.
Oh, they're doing a good job. They're doing a good job. Not no boosting. They're doing a good job.
He's so
they're definitely doing a good job.
They are doing a good job. I don't know who's saying that, but yeah. You should want them to do. You should want them to do a good job. We should be all rooting for them.
We can stop it. Yeah,
we should be all rooting for them. Yeah.
I think people, our generation ain't really lived through a world war.
I don't want to. Don't we have enough?
I don't want to either. We ain't built.
I don't want to.
Yeah, we ain't built for this type of stuff. We got. We got this is modern era. We got
a pandemic.
We got phones. We got bank accounts now. We got kids, college bills to pay. We got girls on the side. We got wives.
Imagine a war where you gotta have the backpack on your back and you out on the street trying to survive. Come on, man. You don't want that.
It's too enjoyable for us to be worrying about world. So
exactly.
what the Iraq war did to the economy, it almost tore the world economy up. What you think a world war gonna do?
Bro.
This is crazy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, help somebody.
You think prices are high now? You think prices are high now?
You think it's high now?
Look,
and this is from COVID. Like we haven't even at least let us catch up from COVID. Like we couldn't even catch up from COVID.
Like, rice is expensive, okay?
Well, this
and bought rice. It was 30. First of all, I used to pay like $16 for a 50-pound. Now it's like $30.
Oh yeah.
$30,
bro. I don't went. You know, I'm a guy. I eat a lot of fruits, so I went in to buy some pineapple. You know, pineapple used to be like $1.99. Now that's like $3.99, $4.99. I'm like, I thought the chick ran my pineapple up 3 times. I was like, hold up, girl.
Ma'am, excuse me. You holding up the line.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, what you doing? There's only one pineapple, and she like, duh.
Like you stupid.
Now, man. That's the price.
Prices are crazy. Everything, gas, everything. It's like
chicken wings is the one that's doing it for me.
Gas is going to gas unfortunately is going to get worse.
Oh yeah, gas is definitely about to get worse.
It's already expensive to eat healthy. Now trying to eat healthy, doing this foolishness, man. You know, and then they talking about we might not see no real reduction, a real decrease in prices until around November.
Well,
so you know what that means.
That may not happen with this incident happening. Yeah,
that's right before Christmas.
Now. Yeah, it's going to get worse. It's going to compound that.
I think they mean 2024 November.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, they're cutting off that guy's money supply. You know,
hey, they didn't destroy the ruble.
They done.
Them fools can't even buy milk right now.
Yeah, they took them out of the international financial system. I mean, they pulling out all the stops on these guys as they should.
Yeah.
And when the guys with the big money, the billions, the oligarchs, when they start squeezing them, maybe you tighten up because they ain't gonna be able to spend the money in a little bit.
When they call them and tell them, man, we might have to send out a hit team on you, bro.
Oh, believe me, you know they will too.
Send out a hit team on you, my boy. You need it, you know. You told us this was going to be a walk in the park. We know some of this stuff was going to happen, but not like this.
It's crazy because even people in Russia protesting, it's like 6,000 people they arrested all of.
Oh, that's not the worst thing. It's guys in Ukraine, Russians in Ukraine saying, I'm from Russia and I'm fighting with Ukraine. So, no, I saw a guy this morning interview. He was like, no, he's like, I'm fighting with Ukraine because this needs to stop.
Hey, Lola, let's go. Let's dip into the book of Anything Goes podcast again and get some of these.
Lola said, I don't want to dip. I don't want to.
Me personally, I don't want to see a war start. I have a son in the military and already had to deal with him being on the front lines one time. It's not these guys' kids that's going to war. It's ours.
Yep,
Word.
facts,
That's
facts,
true.
facts,
We bear the
facts.
brunt of that,
True.
man. That's true.
Yep, definitely.
And we can't get the amount of love that we deserve, that we earned.
Oh, thank you for your service, Short Man and Sean P. and Razor.
Yep,
Yes.
definitely. We was here. We was out here. We was out here.
They was out here. They was out here.
Respect, Corey. Respect.
Blessings. Give thanks.
Sean, that was a low one.
Hey, it's Sweet Bites is asking Corey if he ain't sued. Corey, you should have sued him for real.
You should have sued them.
Yeah, so we all, my bad, Lola. My bad. She gave me that highlight.
Yes.
We are all cool now after catching a couple of them by themselves.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, that's usually how it works.
Yeah.
They don't want to do that one-on-one stuff. They, as soon as you get the one-on-one, they start, bro, you know, it's all good, fam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was in the past. You know,
Could have been talked this out. You should have called.
Right. It wasn't even a real issue.
Yeah.
I got lucky. They did not sue. That's good. Definitely have to catch them by themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. One by one. One by one. Yes, one. Like, remember when you was out there and you thought, okay.
That's it.
Somebody
get choked out.
Hey, I want to tell, wait, yay me. You don't know what you're talking about.
Definitely don't know.
There's only one country that controls the largest the world's largest natural gas, and we living in it. Yeah. That's because they don't use it and they buy it from other people. America have
the strategic reserve, guy.
Exactly.
Stop
America purposely does this. It hold on to what it got, use up all the years. Then who gonna be in control of it?
Yeah.
Sorry, Lola. I just want to put that up.
Mm-hmm. I've never looked at receipts as much as I do now. I'm like, let me see if they scan something multiple times.
Facts,
baby.
And I don't play when it comes to my discount card. I'll be like, no, wait a minute. I gotta find my card. Wait. So swipe my discount card.
I went to my store that I get my red velvet from. I usually get my slice. And they raised the slice up like $4.99. I'm like, I might as well buy the cake for $15.
That's a big slice.
Nah, it's like small. Like, I might as well buy the cake.
I know my plan for. I know my plan for this year. I'm planting more stuff. I'm planting more.
Oh
they
yeah.
Say, I know it says on the menu $13.99, but it's $3 more now.
Yo.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yes. That's what's killing me. That right there is what's killing me.
McDonald's played me the other day, man. I went there and them fool charged me $3.99 for a large fry. I was like, what? It's not their mind.
$3.99 for a large fry.
Yeah, I did
saying that a lot though at the restaurant.
Are you sure this is? She was like, yes, ma'am. I said, oh.
I was like, I could have got off the dollar menu. I got about 4 burgers.
We went. I keep saying that we was at Aberdeen Bar. I was snapping, man. They raised this bowl of soup $3 more. It's already $16.
Aberdeen Bar Highway, right? Like, Matrix T.
You in the who Aberdeen?
The Matrix.
Yeah, you're in the Matrix right now.
In the Matrix.
You sounded like
sound like the blue or the red pill.
Who she said? Who you say? Aberdeen?
Am I back?
Yeah.
Aberdeen.
They got a nice Aberdeen, and on the menu it said that, you know, because I always get the crab, you know, crab soup, you know. Yeah, she crab, and I even add extra crab to it. You know what I mean? But they was like $3 more in the bowl. I'm like, hold on, the menu says this. I'm showing the like, I know what this says, but it's charging right now. I'm like, what? Like, what happened to if it's listed that way? That's the cost of it. Like,
yeah, the Aberdeen Barn. I'm not a big fan of Aberdeen Barn. Their food doesn't taste that good.
Oh, I
But
love their seafood pasta. They have.
Remember the last time we was telling y'all about us when we went there about how they charge us extra gratuity and they's charging us, and the dude wasn't even there. We basically
they don't look
dishwasher dude to do everything for us. We was like, hey, we should give him the tip, not this clown that ain't never came back.
Right.
They don't even call it a gratuity anymore, and they charge you if it's even 4 people, and no matter what, they charge you, no matter how many people they got now, and they call it service charge. They don't even say gratuity, so they hope you slide and don't see that they already took their tip. I'm gonna let y'all know that.
and I hope they tipping. I hope they tipping, paying out their workers properly, which I doubt.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
But
so a lot of times they split it too, though,
she
right?
said they split it. Yeah, the waitress said they split it between 2 waitresses and the bus boys.
But what if you have somebody doing a good job, somebody doing a mediocre job, but you gonna split my tip?
You done been to restaurants already,
yeah,
and I've been to a restaurant, been back, and getting service from somebody else, and I'm like, hey, I want her back. You can, I mean, I don't want you no more. Send her back. Last time I was here, she, I don't want you.
Yeah.
So Lolina, check this out for us.
UN admits refugees have faced racism at Ukraine borders. Well,
so I mean, this is a never-ending story when it comes to us black people.
Who are very surprised?
I mean, we're not surprised. I'm just disgusted. Man.
Even in war, people could behave badly. So you harbor these feelings before the war. Now it's a war. Now it's just showing out. Like, come on, man. You're supposed to be fighting together. You live in the same country. What part of that is missing?
It's crazy because I be seeing, because I be seeing a lot of little news things here and there and stuff like that, and it's crazy how they feel certain people there feel like I was watching something. I think it was the deputy of something. His name is they got these Skakalovaskias names that I don't know how to pronounce.
And you got to say all the letters hard.
All the letters you gotta say hard. Like when they be trying to say Roberto. That's how you gotta say Roberto.
Do you want some vodka?
And it's crazy how he was saying, I think it's like they were saying things like it's important. We're not talking here about Afghanistan and Iraq. We're talking Europeans, and
I seen those clips.
Yes, and I'm like, what is wrong with they really, really I'm so disgusted.
They posted it out on her. Oh, never mind.
I seen what's the name? What's the name posted or whatever. The man, it was the deputy chief, and he was saying it's very emotional for him because I even wrote it down. He said it's very emotional for him because I see Europeans, people with blue eyes and blonde hair being killed.
If that ain't the epitome of being a racist, I don't know what that is.
Just you didn't see nobody else, huh?
Yeah.
So that's how you feel. So that's why you treat our people. That's how you really feel.
Yeah. So
but it makes crazy because if I everybody in that country is not the same. You know what I'm saying? So I know people there that's not probably racist, but it makes you just feel some type of way. Like, okay, so the blonde hair, blue eye people is more important. Okay, I get it.
That's what they're showing. That's how they're behaving.
What he said. They the only ones that's getting killed. Nobody else. They aiming only at them, and that's it.
He's astonished that Europeans with blonde hair and blue eyes.
Like, how dare y'all? How dare y'all?
Like I will tell you guys, it's only when something starts happening to somebody with a lighter skin, white, to be clear, that anybody raise the eyebrow.
You mean white people?
Or anybody, yes, or anybody surprised. I mean, like why? So this is a clear example. There's a war and we're there because we live there too. I'm talking black people are in that country because we live there too. We go to school there, whatever reason we're there for. And now when something bad is happening, we can't get treated the same.
No, Charmin, no.
I heard the black guy today say he told to the CNN news person. He was like, what is it? Is it because we're black? I mean, he said it out clear. He didn't try to hide it. He said it out clear.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of news clips. Somebody else was like, the unthinkable has happened. This is not the developing third world nation. This is Europe.
Yeah, they got the Jamaicans over there too. In medical school, they had to walk like a crazy amount of miles to get to safety. They couldn't get on the bus or so. It was something crazy. They keep taking people off the bus. People can't ride the bus to get where they get to. Other people get on there. If you see them get on the train, they don't let them some people on the train.
Because us over here, it's like, oh my God, no, why? Please, can you? But and they show their tail every time.
All over the world, man. They show their tail
every time.
But isn't that something crazy though? All over the world, we're almost the most discriminated against, but least protected. All over the world.
I don't know why we're
worldwide.
I don't know what we did to these clowns that they hate us so much.
But we're the one that's violent.
Yeah.
We're the one that's violent. The most people we're all trying to forgive somebody, but we're the one that's violent.
And we always man. How many people I've seen on TikTok getting together, help this person, help them because they're trying to send this and this is what y'all think basically of us. Like this
and that's why sometimes you can't even get mad at black people when you see them make some crazy statements because you like
exactly because you be like this is why
they're not paying attention, man.
Or
they're willfully ignorant, I guess. They want to be ignorant.
This is why.
It's just crazy, man. I'm at a point in life where something's got to be done.
Like I said, it's got to be a generational change.
Yeah, there's something got to be done.
It's going to take another 2 or 3 generations before anything,
I'll let y'all know that, I feel sorry for the Karen or the Carl or whatever they call them that feel like they can play with me inside of a store, a gas station, or on the highway. I'm telling you, it's not gonna turn out good for me.
We pray that don't happen, brothers. We pray that we just
I pray it don't either, but
I pray all the time because the type of husband I have.
They just, man.
Just pray to the Lord.
It's sickening.
Yep.
I don't know if there's any other word I can use other than cussing two clots.
Yeah, I'm still trying to understand though, like what part of that, we're all in this together. We're in the same country. We're being attacked, and it's time for you to show your racist side.
Right now, I mean,
I'm still, now granted, I still want y'all to win because it's good for everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
But other, if it wasn't good for everybody, I'd let you burn.
It's for real.
Gotta let it burn.
I'm being real. If it wasn't good for everybody, I'd be looking the other way. Because seriously, because when you got my people over there and you discriminate against them in the middle of a war, I don't have no love for you. If it wasn't gonna benefit for everybody for y'all to win. Straight up. Be honest about it. Yeah. Be honest about it.
It's
like, why do you have
it actually confirmed that this is to keep people from
See in the Matrix. I don't know what's going on.
I think my microphone must be
like, I mean that it's like these people that live in the country that are of another race, Africans, wherever they're from. Have they done anything to you personally other than being black? Other than being black,
all we have to do is exist.
Most of them don't even know them. Most of them don't even know them because you just saw them today because of the war. Yeah. Seriously.
Because to be honest, I did not know. I mean, we everywhere, right? But I didn't, I didn't know we was that much over there. You get what I'm saying?
My boy played football.
But I didn't know
regular football
much
in Ukraine, Jamaica, and Dooodie. Play football in Ukraine. Yeah, so I know we got a lot of people over there. It's just wild that how people get treated just because of a skin color. So even over there, we move somewhere else to live a different life because we like the country or whatever, but we still get treated bad.
Yeah.
Hey, I've always known Russia is one of the most racist places I know.
That one for sure. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember they all intertwined in that whole area.
Yeah.
Poland, Ukraine, Russia.
That whole neo. All that whole thing.
Exactly. So I remember being in the military and a Russian dude tell the black guys that we only have a say here in America. If we was in this country, we'd be dead on the streets.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's how they feel about it.
Of course, we had to tap his jaw.
Yeah.
Did you lightly tap it or you?
We gave him. He got a couple of heavy taps.
It looked it that way.
They weren't love taps. In other words.
Yeah, it wasn't.
He said it was a lot of taps.
It was kind of like hate taps.
Okay.
That was that's the part of the world where a lot of the madness went on anyway. So
you was helping him fix his jaw.
I'm not entirely surprised. I'm not entirely surprised. Ukraine next to Russia. I'm not entirely surprised because
not at all.
Not
because remember there used to be what is in the Soviet Union was
Soviet Union,
Soviet Union, USSR, whatever,
Well, they've been mad that they broke that up.
Well, that's what he's trying to recreate. What ain't gonna happen?
Yeah, he's trying to recreate that. Yes. And
Drea, big up yourself. Drea just touching.
Hi, Papa.
Hey, how you doing?
He need to go watch the Americans. The Cold War is over, bro. The Cold War is done.
Hey, hopefully he performed just like they did in the Cold War. You shoot them nuclear missiles and they don't do nothing. Yeah. They just land and go poof.
Yeah, that's what we need. Well, no, you know what? Hopefully, if he stand them up and we get intelligence that he's thinking about it, that they just drop something on them. Yep, drop something on them and done them right there. It's just,
we got a few in Germany, so they ain't far. All they
gotta do is drop the Moab. That's all. The mother of all bombs. Just drop the Moab on them. That's it. Just drop the big one and let it go.
He can't do nothing. He can't. I mean, I ain't gonna say that.
They don't even like talking about war. But where we at right now, we can't. We have to face it. We don't have a choice.
It's a dangerous time in the world.
We don't have a choice. We gotta face it.
We're laughing about it a little bit,
but it's a danger.
I'm definitely serious, bro. I'm laughing not to cry. I'm definitely serious.
We on the verge of World War III, and I don't think people realize that.
No,
right.
And I'm hoping that they can get this dude to a table, and these rich oil and gas oligarchs who makes their money off of dominating this stuff around the world would remind him that we will put a hit team on you.
Just think about it like January 6th, except worse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Except we're farther over the edge. We're a little further over the edge on this one.
Speaking of January 6th, Lolina.
Oh my God.
Oh, McCarthy criticizes GOP members who spoke at white nationalist conference.
McCarthy's a clown himself, but this Marjorie Taylor Greene lady. I don't know, man.
I do. I do, unfortunately.
Why can't she get just a pinch in her heart? Why she just... Sorry, Lord, but why can't you just get a pinch?
You know what's disturbing though?
Just a nice pinch.
This one which voodoo was real.
Oh man.
Get the dollar.
If I wasn't so scared that it backfires, how many people I'd be like, Mom, tell Grandma.
I'm gonna go find one of my people or something. I don't know.
Ma, tell Grandma to tell the neighbor down the street. Tell her to
somebody that walk over there. Somebody that walk over there on there.
Somebody I'd be scared them things they backfire on you. So
I mean, look, guys. Seriously, they are allowed to be in the Congress making rules and laws that affect us. They may be two, but I'm sure there are more of them under the quiet. All the ones that voted against certifying the election. I think there are more of them up there than we want to believe.
I think we all know that there's way more of them.
Way more. These are just the two dumbest ones expose themselves like that.
Yes, the other ones are silence. The ones that are silent, but there's a lot more of them.
Hey, I seen Mitt Romney said something about what did he say? He got a bunch of jackasses in his party.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they are clearly. But I'm really so what's even more concerning though, that people actually voted for them and they're there.
Yeah.
So if you live in that area where they're from, you should be concerned.
And they still got high.
You should be concerned. Exactly.
They're still doing well.
You should be really concerned. Exactly. You should be really concerned if you live in that area where they're from. You should be concerned because that's what you're living amongst, people that would vote for them and support them and continue to support them. So you should definitely be aware and be concerned.
I got a real question for y'all. Yeah. Do y'all think it's still? I think it's still a point of voting. You think we should still vote?
Oh heck yeah!
I'm still voting.
Always. You gotta do that.
Yes.
We gotta vote more. We gotta vote more now.
More than now than ever. Yeah.
Local is very important. I would say more important.
The reason I asked that is because these guys, man, when you in they're gerrymandering.
Well,
this whole system, they're redistricting, turning. They're realizing, and that's why I don't understand this whole Supreme Court thing. The Supreme Court should be dismantled because
it's a joke, man. That's a joke.
It's a waste of time.
It's way past time for that to be reorganized. They can reorganize that thing.
I don't know why us even. Sometimes it's a waste of time for even us to be going up there to ask them for anything.
Because even with putting her name Ketanji on the Supreme Court, it's not going to do nothing for us.
It's screwed for the next 50 years, probably or more.
Yeah, probably longer than that. Cause
it's true. Probably 60 years, probably 60.
Yeah, ain't no telling how much damage these fools gonna do. Yeah. Remember, I told y'all that they were gonna reverse Roe versus.
Oh yeah, I knew that. That was coming. I saw that coming from a mile away. Mm-hmm. Anybody didn't see that coming? They had their head in the sand.
It's almost there.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
They're working on it. Don't be surprised if you hear about it.
They're gonna chip away at it piece by piece.
Yeah. Don't be surprised if you hear from it by summertime. Because right now they're basically making it so that your state can tell you what to do. So if there's a Republican governor in your state, he's gonna tell you that, hey.
That's why state elections are important, people, because that's where they're gonna do the damage at the state level.
Yep.
Every state.
Let me say, I don't believe in abortions, but I also don't believe in telling people what to do with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just it.
They
keep saying stay out of people's business, but they want to be in that business.
Yep. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
But it's going to start with that, and it's going to go to other things.
Yeah.
Right? That's the first step. When they talk about slippery slope, that's the first step. They're going to figure out other stuff that they want to tell us not to do.
It's just
you want to see if you come out the Matrix?
Huh?
So you want to see if you came out the Matrix?
Am I? Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
I don't know when. My mic hating on me tonight. I might have to do some adjustments. I don't know what's going on. Scared to talk.
So you rather have somebody be, I'm gonna not say the word, but grape. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to be pregnated and carry that child and looking at that, like y'all gotta be the
You know what I heard one of them saying? I saw him talking on this panel, and he was like, "Those kids got a right too." Don't the lady that just took advantage of got a right too? Yeah. Like she got to look at this.
And you heard what you said. It was a man who said that.
Exactly. I like these
because they're the same. They do the same thing too.
Of course.
If I was doing it in college or somewhere in high school or something. Yeah.
They the one that was sending they side chicks to different states.
I was going to say, let they side chick get knocked up. See what happens.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, man.
It's just
there's some damage going to be done, and unfortunately, we may be on the receiving end of that.
Oh, definitely
for the next 40 years.
I see it kind of dismantling, completely, almost on a federal level. Period, where they're going to start giving the states more power, to make their own decisions.
Yeah,
just move to a better state.
Well,
I mean, it will encourage people to. I think if they do it that way, maybe it will encourage people
that's
to
the reason,
go
that's
out
the reason
and.
that's the reason I would not move to Florida right now. I would have been.
Well, what I mean is, I think they'll encourage people to go out and vote more. You know what I mean? If they know that their state people have actual power like that.
I
like
would
a lot
not
of
move
people
there
sit,
until
a lot of people sit like you could sit here and be like, okay, I'm one person in Virginia who's not gonna vote. You know what I mean? But the rest of the country is. You know what I mean? But if you know all the laws are based upon just your little city, you know, your state itself, then it's not as many people there. Especially if you're in a more racist town, you know what I mean, or a more predominantly white place, then you may want to go out and vote more so that it makes a difference. So maybe, you know, maybe it could have a
I'm not living
positive
nowhere like that
effect.
anyway. I'm not doing it.
That's you. I'm talking about the other people. You already vote no matter where you're at.
I'm talking about living
in
a predominantly white. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not gonna go out and do it. No, not doing it. I'm not doing it. No.
Hey, you know it's crazy. It
I'm
not
done with
matter
it
anyway, because they gerrymander this.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Black community, they gonna combine them. They're gonna combine your little area, big white area, so your vote don't matter anyway. That's what they're doing. They just, and that's why I'm saying.
And if I go across town to vote somewhere else where my vote count, they probably try to lock me up or something.
Yeah, they brought this in front of the Supreme Court, and they basically saying, well, you know, I mean.
It doesn't matter. We can't fix it for this election.
Yeah,
really?
why not?
Yeah,
come on, man.
One by one, they're gonna start giving more and more power to the states to do stuff.
Yeah,
that's what I see. That's where I see it going, and it's supposed to be United Nations. You know what I mean? But I see that it's going more towards each individual state game, and that's gonna cause problems. You know what I mean? Because of course they're gonna start. If you have a state that has control of itself, then that state can make laws that actually help and benefit white people, which will force black people to move out of that state and go to another, you know what I mean? So it's a way of them segregating us in a sense, you know what I mean? They just fix these laws to have us move, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Hey,
what? It's just sad.
It's crazy that this is our conversation in 2022.
2022,
yeah, exactly.
21st century.
You wouldn't have thought it was before, but it's, you know.
And in light of
definitely changing
in the world now, it's like amplified.
So they're doing it in different ways.
And they're doing all this stuff on our nose because right now the focus is on Russia. Everybody is on they do little things here and there and things here and there, and by the time you look,
we got a bunch of dirtbag politicians anyway. Yeah, the ones that are not dirtbags. If you're not a dirtbag politician, I'm not talking about you, so don't own it. But y'all got a bunch of dirtbags that y'all work with, and y'all know that. Y'all know this. But y'all try to be collegial, y'all try to be all respectful, but y'all work with a bunch of dirtbags anyway. I get that you got to be all politically correct. I get that, but you work with a bunch of dirtbags. So just know that, and we know that. You know that we know. We understand that.
Right.
And it's crazy because even if they tried, like maybe you can count on your hand how many good people are, but it's just be 3 of them against.
Yeah, it's tainted, man. So it's a pool of old white men.
Yeah,
women are a small slice. Black people are a smaller slice. I mean, it's just they've been running this train to the ground for so long, and they just have it sold up for some reason, and we can't root them out of there for some reason. We can't root them out of there. I don't know what it is, but we can't root them out of there.
It's like they planted there.
Yeah,
they're planted. Look at he looked like he 200 years old.
You know, it's like it's like you don't want to demolish a building because you got to build it from scratch again because it's hard building from scratch again. So now you stuck with the building trying to renovate the inside, which is what we're doing every time, right?
It should be
we need a whole new building.
A
whole new building. We keep renovating the same old building. We need a whole new building because it's still rotten somewhere in there. It's still rotten.
It should be a certain amount of time that you do. All right, you go bye-bye.
That's been there for 30, 40 years in the assembly. No, that's not. No, you're serving the people, not yourself.
He been there, 100 years? Like,
might as well have been.
He been there like 100 years.
Might as well. It's just tough.
Like, it's ridiculous.
And people will come and say, "Oh, y'all complain, y'all." No, we talking what needs to happen. Needs to have term limits.
Yes, it needs to be.
They need First thing they should do is dismantle the Supreme Court.
That would be a good move because that thing is useless right now.
Because she's gonna be on her own because it's only all white people.
We don't need anything. We don't need anything past circuit courts. We don't need anything past those. We don't need anything past circuit courts because Supreme Court is useless.
Very much.
Circuit court will say something that makes sense, and they'll overturn it.
Yep, they'll take it.
It's useless.
Yeah,
useless.
Yeah, like what's the sense? Because all they're doing is taking it to what they do is eventually take it to somebody with the same ideology.
And they keep saying, "Oh, the Supreme Court is not political." We're not stupid people.
Yeah, like
it is political. It is political. Exactly what it is.
A political person get to pick somebody that thinks like him to put
the definition of political. Dweebs.
Crazy.
God, these people,
they put people that think like them and their opinion. They like everything that they do.
Yes, but it is a cult. Exactly, it is a cult.
Messing up the world or the country, whatever.
Yeah,
Lola.
Oh, our very existence threatens their well-being because we are great at everything we do, yet walk with great humbleness.
And
most of the time, we just want to chill. We don't want to bother nobody. We just want to chill.
Right? We be mad at our black business.
You know what? When my man said chill, his uncle and his cousin Freddie G, we just want to chill.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to kick back. That's all.
That's all.
We want to be left alone.
Want to eat our rice with our oxtails and and our fries.
We want to make a living for our families and enjoy it, just like everybody else do. That's all we want.
Don't bother.
Grow old and get nervous when it's time to die.
Right.
I want my wife to tell me, let's go out in the garden and go pick some cucumbers or something. Let's go plant some stuff. That's what I want.
I want to sit back in the rocking chair and listen to my husband complain about the people walking by back and forth.
That's it. Yeah. Simple stuff, man. Simple stuff.
To my kids and tell them I'm not home when they want me to watch their kids for them.
Whatever.
I'm home, son. Yeah. But I ain't home, son.
Shia Rock.
Hey, I want to put Alexa outside of my house in the front and say, "Hey, get away from my house." That's all.
Alexa, make an announcement. What's the announcement? Hey, get away from my house.
I got her on the ring doorbell right now. When somebody ring the ring doorbell, she say, "How may I help you?"
Yep.
And then after they say what they want, she don't say nothing else. She said, maybe I'll pass it on." Simple stuff, man. Trivial.
Right. Simple stuff. Simple.
Man, it's hard to live a simple life. People tracking you down and messing with you.
This one too lowly.
You won't be able to make any decisions for yourself soon.
Yeah.
That's what they're going towards. That's what they're trying to do. It's a cult. Yep. Agree. That's right. Rebuild from the ground up.
Yeah.
Can we get some love on that?
They want to be like, this show I need to get back to my show. It's called Maid. It was a show about maids. And it was
wife maids or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, like the maids. And it was like this, they had a whole country and they had maids, but it was crazy. It was crazy. I forgot the name of it, but some of them want to live like that. Some of them want to live like that. I'm gonna get the name for y'all, but some of them want to
wife maids or wife some it's
wife maid or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I be sick of these people, yo. America.
The Handmaid's Tale. That's what it is. Yeah. On Hulu.
Some of them want to live on like Hulu, that. Yeah. If you watching that show, you be like, yo, if we can turn the country like that.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Because it ain't gonna be baby. It ain't gonna be me.
Good luck. You have a problem if you try that with me. Yeah. It's not happening. No.
Because it ain't gonna be me. I need to go finish watching it because that actually was a good show.
And it was like now, like
it was like 2000. Yeah, it was like in 2000 something. Yeah, it was now.
We're not doing that.
Handmaid's Tale. Yeah, that show was crazy.
I be crying.
We will not be subjugated. Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen. Yeah. It's a while. I started watching too. I'd get back to it too.
It was.
It's a good time to get back to it, I guess.
Yeah.
maybe we should all go back. Maybe we should all go watch it through to the end.
Right.
To figure out what
happens. Yeah.
How to get out of it because she started getting away. She started, figuring out how to.
I already know
get
what
out and do some stuff. Yeah.
I already know what to do. I don't need to watch nothing.
Well, need some more tips.
Because it ain't gonna be me.
I got a few tips for them. All right.
some holla tips.
Yeah.
Because it ain't gonna be me. You might as well put me out in the because I'm not living like that. No.
You said some FMJs. Yeah, that's that's crazy.
Yeah. I think we're doomed, guys. I think there is gonna be a world war.
Don't say that.
It's not written in stone, but if we don't pay attention, and if the rest of the world don't do anything,
but there is a stone, and somebody have the pencil that writes on stone in their hand.
Yeah.
So I know tonight is the
oh man, we missed it. I'm gonna have to go rewatch it. It's on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch it.
I didn't plan on watching it because I already ain't nothing.
What?
State of Union.
State of Union.
I know. The reason I have no interest in watching the State of Union because the support for the guy is like they intentionally want to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Lose because they're not trying to do anything the dude trying to put through. Everything that he's trying to put through, they're giving him a fight, the opposition from his own party. You never see the Republican Party do that. They always fall in line.
Yeah, because again, we're trying to be the moral police of whatever. Stop doing that.
I wish they stopped.
We didn't say you there for that.
Yeah, we're saying it'll work for the people.
We want you to get in there, mix it up, and get stuff done. That's what we want.
Not to work for your homeboys that are giving you the $250,000 a year to push their bills through.
We want you to mix it up and get stuff done.
Mix it up. Get on their necks.
I mean, they going to white nationalist stuff. Y'all worried about voting for a bill that's going to help people. Come on, man. They don't even care.
Right.
It sucks. If y'all, if everybody got a chance to check out Bel Air yet?
I have.
I'm caught up.
I'm way behind.
I didn't watch today's episode. No, this is Tuesday. Yeah, I think it was Thursday. I'm caught up then. Yeah. I watched Reacher. I watched that.
Reacher was good. Yeah,
if you want to see some tail get moved, if you want to see some tail get busted, get kicked.
I don't really appreciate that though, T, because you ain't gave me a chance to talk about the great Hillary Banks mistake.
You said I changed that right, because boy, y'all ain't tell me Reacher was swole like that. Boy.
I told you, man. We were trying to tell you.
Reacher was swole.
I wasn't trying to tell her nothing. I don't know what you were trying to tell her. I wasn't trying to tell her nothing.
What the bomb?
Yeah,
I mean, Reacher was knocking him out, man. He was
Reacher.
Reacher was eloquent. He was eloquent with his fighting style, right? He was like,
yes, he was.
His fighting style. It was calm.
He was eloquent with the whole style.
He would beat you respectfully.
He's a big emotion.
Yo, it's like a Johnny Bravo. It's like a human Johnny Bravo, yo. That dude.
That dude. Yo, season two gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm already looking forward for season 2 of Bel Air. And not even just because my boo is on it, just because it's actually a good show.
It's actually a good show. Yes,
it's not bad. I hope the writing stays solid. You know, so many shows they start out good and the writing is good, and then they do something crazy.
I only have one issue with it, and that's the issue that they put in every movies nowadays. The agenda that they push. And I ain't even gonna bring it up, but
I saw that. That to me was unnecessary. That to me was unnecessary.
Very unnecessary.
It's a child. It's a child. It's a child for crying.
No need for it.
Unnecessary. Way out of bounds.
No need for it.
Where I was like, where did that come from?
Yeah, I was like, that was like left field. I was like, what?
It's gotta be. You know, it's
good show, solid. Y'all had no reason.
A cast of.
Like, can we just have one show without it? Like, can we have one? Like,
I mean, it's like pushing the agenda,
unnecessarily for no reason.
The show is a fun show. It's a great show. It's a fun show. I'm giving it a chance.
Actors doing their thing. Black cast, black writers.
Just because it does exist, don't mean it has to be in
everywhere. Because
you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be everywhere.
Because it didn't happen before, so why happen? Why is it happening now? because it wasn't on the before. We didn't see, so
you almost can't watch a show without that being pushed.
You can't watch anything. You can't watch anything, man. It's just it's gonna pop up somewhere, somehow, some kind of subliminal, some kind of right out in front of you. Like
that was my only qualm is them having they did that.
The Sutherland show on Netflix after they traumatized me. I should sue. I should sue.
Hey,
the Supreme Court might be on your side this time. You might have a chance.
I might have to look into that.
I have a chance.
That was traumatizing
because
that was very traumatizing because they don't even have.
I don't think you can probably win with them,
bro. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I think that we have got too woke.
I mean, it's it's not even that, man. Just everything got to be about just live, man. Just live and let live.
That's the problem.
Yeah, some people.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it possibly too woke?
Yeah, well, you know how the canceling of people. You know what's crazy? That that Doja Cat girl, all the crazy stuff that she say about black people, right? And it's like she's uncancelable. Let that have been a Negro saying that about some.
Yeah, I guess a part of her it has a sprinkle.
She dismiss it quickly when she talk about it. I watch her in a couple of interviews. Like, my father is African, but I'm from here.
I don't support her, so
she dismiss it.
I don't listen to her music. I don't support her, so whatever.
Well, I don't listen to. I know one song.
I'll let all you celebrities know.
I don't know who she is.
Anyone y'all behave that way, I'm not listening to music. I'm supporting.
Yeah, keep it that way. Keep it that way, T.
I don't know who she is.
You don't. She's not worth knowing at this point.
I probably know it, but I don't know who she is.
Yeah, I probably heard a song and don't even know it's her or something.
Exactly.
Like
that.
It's really crazy that you can't watch a show without just being like,
normal.
Yeah, I think we should be able to let's cut all the scenes out of it. I don't need to be seeing that. Just have a regular show. I don't need to see what happened in the bedrooms. Just have regular shows.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like that. This show is not that kind of show. We don't need we don't need no bedroom. We don't need none of that. We don't need none of that. Just keep the jokes coming. Keep the gritty stuff coming with the Brit and the yard man. Keep all that good stuff coming. Keep Uncle Will doing his thing in the politics. It's a lot of good stuff. Keep Hillary getting her thing on the social media tip.
Man,
all that is good. We don't need nothing else. We don't need nothing besides that.
They didn't do it to my baby.
Yeah. Hey,
would have been
she go in the house with that little Asian short in their house. They might try to get something pop off. You gotta watch them, bro. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch them.
She says she ain't doing no roles like that.
Okay, that's great. Awesome.
Yeah, she says she ain't taking the clothes off and she ain't compromising the integrity her parents raised her on. So
that's beautiful.
She said she could have been an empire and power, but they want her to take her clothes off, and she ain't doing that.
Ain't necessary, man. Yep. Why? It's not necessary. Not necessary.
It's not.
We don't need to see that to watch a good movie or a good show.
Got the role, and they told her she got to take her top off, and she's like negative.
Yeah, because they trying to sell. Because they trying to sell her. Stop selling these women, man. Stop that.
And stop doing that. She don't even need to, because her beauty just. Right.
Man, but these execs, man, and these producers, man, they
I think they purposely do this.
They do purposely do that.
So too.
Yeah, they try to degrade and throw down women because there's NBA Monsters Ball with Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
What was the reason for Halle Berry to have to take her clothes off in that movie?
There's no reason other than trying to make it salacious, trying to sell. They selling sex still. They still selling sex in movies. They still doing it.
And
now we haven't evolved enough that we got to see sex in every movie we watch.
How they selling it with our kids?
Exactly. Yeah. Pretty much. Exactly. We don't need that, man. Just make a good movie.
Make a movie so I can watch, laugh, joke, eat some popcorn.
Yeah, that's it.
It's too boring. I fall asleep on it. Finish watching it tomorrow.
The most I want to do is if I got my little grandbaby and saying it's too violent. You don't want to see the violence. No violence. Y'all tripping.
Or
y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to stop that. I thought we got past that, man. I thought we got past that.
You opened the door. I just came in.
I said grand, but I ain't said nothing about no baby. I put grand in front of it.
I on it.
It's going to be very grand.
Very grand.
I got jokes.
Be a grand
y'all
new
full of
baby.
jokes. Y'all some funny
Brand
people.
new baby.
You guys are funny people.
Yeah, man.
Dreo, you might be right, bro. It might be the only reason she wanted to ask her. A little chocolate skin, I guess. You right.
Mm-hmm. It's the only reason she won the Oscar.
Yeah. But because she's a great actress. I like her acting.
Yeah.
But they made they made it seem like that was necessary when it wasn't.
It wasn't really necessary though.
Quick question. Y'all think Fresh Prince Bel-Air should have been a primetime show?
Yes.
I haven't seen
it
it
could
yet.
be. I don't see why. I don't see why it wouldn't.
The original one was. So why not?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's too real.
It would have more exposure.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it is, short man. I think because they
positive.
wanted to do certain things, and maybe going the other way, they would have tried to adjust or you got to tone this down.
They would have to water it down though.
They might have whitewashed it again.
They would have to water it down.
Whitewashed it like the original.
Yeah, and I probably wouldn't watch if they watered it down.
I don't know though, because the way these shows be on, you know what I mean, like Empire, that won't whitewash down at all. I think
it was another wash.
But it's cable though, right?
That alone.
It's cable though, so it's different, right? It's on cable. See, cable is different from
another wash.
So cable, so we're talking about Stars, we're talking about the HBO. They can show anything they want on there.
No, Empire wasn't on that. Empire was network TV.
Fox.
Network TV.
It was on Fox. But yeah, so I'm saying, but
Fox, remember Fox got their own rules.
They got exactly. So,
but I think
was it Fox or ABC? I thought it was ABC.
No, they wasn't on Fox. I think that it was good. They did it off a thing because, like we said, they was gonna probably tone it down. They couldn't do this, they couldn't do that. They would have mixed it up a little bit. No, so I'm glad they did what they did because we get all the blackness in it. All of it.
Black.
Black.
Yeah, it was fine.
Look how many people aren't seeing it though because they don't want to pay that subscription. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know it was Fox for a fact because FX had it.
FX,
and they sent it to Fox.
Mm-hmm.
That's I remember when it was coming out because I was looking forward to seeing it. I was really into TV shows at the time, and
because I was excited when they first came out. Was real
I fell off after a while. I started.
It was the first season.
I did the first season. I fell off after the first season. I dropped off.
Getting the other washed, and I was like, I'm not watching this.
It just got to be like, it's just too much. Some of the stuff is like,
I'm not watching this. This is ridiculous.
They doing those muchos.
Yeah,
I needed more music, and they were doing too much. Then that whole they gave us another one of those things again that we had to sit through. It was all crazy. I did a bunch of it. It was just too much. I just couldn't. I just like, you know what? I'm gonna step off.
It gotta be traumatizing to parents that don't want their kids to see anything on TV nowadays. Because you got cartoons.
Give folks a chance to grow up, man. Give folks a chance to grow up and make choices on their own. Choose for themselves. Decide what they want to do with their lives. Don't feed it to them because you can program anybody to do anything you want to.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's programming.
Yeah.
Kids grow up racist because you teach them at a young age.
Yep, at a young age.
Kids grow up believing one thing because you embedded in them, good or bad or indifferent. You embedded in them. So let them just live regular and grow up.
Exactly.
I think Bel-Air is actually a better show than a lot of the shows that are on prime.
Way better because if you watch it, the content alone is real life. No matter what color you are.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, no matter what color you are.
Yeah, that happens in everybody's family.
If you check the content out. Just the content, not the people's skin. The content you can relate to it, no matter what color you are.
We had this conversation before with the mother, but why black people don't realize that the internet is the future. So they're telling their kids that's not a ideal career for you to do.
Yeah,
and white people are pushing their kids towards doing it. They realize, hey, you're gonna be a millionaire. Like if somebody had told me get on social media years ago, I'd probably be a millionaire a couple times over again. But nobody tells us that. Remember, people was clowning people because I remember seeing a dude on here now, and he said he remember being clowned by dudes up there. Dudes was coming up there just to talk crap to him for being on social media. And he like, yo, I'm just trying to find my way. And these dudes just getting at these people just getting at him in the comment section. And now that dude worth a couple million. Got over 5 million subscribers, holding it down. He basically turned his thing into a network. I can't remember the last time I seen him on it. He just got other people on it.
On it.
So, we don't tell our kids that. We tell our kids, you're stupid. What do you mean? You're gonna do what?
You're in the internet. Why you're on the internet? Why you doing all that?
You're gonna be a doctor.
Let the kids be free, man. Stop forcing them to do stuff, man. They like something, support that.
Exactly.
Support it.
You can do two things. Your kid can do good in school.
A bunch of stuff. Yeah.
You can support them being their own entrepreneur working on the internet.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Two things.
You can do more than one thing.
Yeah.
Yep. They don't have to
like my youngest got different things. He said, "Oh, I think I like baseball. I think I like." So I said, "You can do whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want."
Sweet Spicy said it just right.
It got too sweet for me after season 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The sugar was real.
I think that's what we all.
I think I made it. I think yeah.
I think everybody fell off.
That's what I'm
I'm trying to think. I might have watched season 2. I might have
one episode, maybe. If I don't even remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. How many episodes did it go through?
I have no idea.
Sure. I stopped in the middle of the pounding.
No, it just got to be too much. It was just too much.
Like it was just like right there in your face, like
man.
Yeah.
Like take that.
I just want to enjoy some good content that I don't got to be like, yo, just enjoy them. Just let me enjoy stuff without.
Let's not get it twisted. Even that us can be some of the other regular stuff can be too much. You be like, all right now, like y'all doing too much.
I want to watch a movie without all the extra stuff.
Yeah. I can watch a movie. You don't put none of it in there.
Zero.
Right.
I don't need it. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yep. Just don't put none of it in there. Just everybody just go straight through. Just cut to a dark scene in the show.
I mean, you have the little attraction, the little, the tension so tight you could cut it with a knife.
And
That's
then
great. We like that kind of back and forth. And then cut to a black screen or something.
And then come back with the next scene.
And our imagination, we know what happened.
Exactly.
It went down, in the boom boom room.
That's how it used to be back in the day. Now it's just full throttle.
They in the room and the camera just goes.
Like, is this porn or is this
the song comes on and
porn or is this what?
Yeah, you used to hear in the movies when they about to do it. Oh, here's bow chicka wow wow.
Yeah, what's that? Like Skinemax?
Yeah.
Like the old Skinemax.
Yeah, okay, I know what's about to happen now. Next scene. Mm-hmm.
Yes, because remember they used to have the camera and then the music start playing and the camera goes off into somewhere else. Like we're like, okay, we know.
Yeah, we don't need to see it.
Right, now,
we know that they're not we know that they're not really doing it.
This movie coming up now. I'm gonna go see this. We're gonna me and the family gonna go check this out.
Which
one? Batman with Zoe Kravitz.
Batman?
Yeah, the Batman with Zoe Kravitz in it. Yeah.
I got another Batman coming up.
Yeah, you know Zoe Kravitz, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Anybody watch Kimmy?
No.
Oh, I gotta watch Kimmy, man. Y'all are freaking. I gotta watch Kimmy, man.
Yeah, no.
Watch Kimmy. Check Kimmy out.
What is Kimmy about?
I'm more of
Kimmy
a DC guy.
No, Kimmy is like it's a regular show.
I'm talking about for Batman.
My favorite one has to be.
I don't care what universe it's in. I don't care if it's Marvel, DC, whatever.
What's the Joker the character Joker that he killed? He passed away. I mean, that was my favorite Joker.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, Heath Ledger. Yeah.
In the Dark Knight,
After he did Brokeback Mountain, boy, it was kind of.
I mean, I like Batman. But it's just like how many times do they have to remake Batman and remake Spider-Man and remake?
It's like the same. I mean,
it's like how many times do you have to redo it though?
I like them. I like all the superhero stuff.
I ain't gonna lie.
I enjoy it.
I enjoy a good Batman movie in years, man.
Yeah.
I don't think they do be doing Batman any justice.
I'm hoping this one is cool though. I'm hoping this one is cool.
I was fronting a while ago when I talk about I watch
There's
it
some
all.
new superheroes.
Yeah, but Kimmy though, you were saying T. Kimmy is basically about like Alexa, right? Chick had a job and she kind of listened to all the people that do the Alexa stuff. She listened to all this, they call it streams, and she edits. So like when you talk to Alexa and they hear you, they may not hear exactly what you said. She go on there, her job is going and correct it. Make sure next time they do it, they hear you correctly, right? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then somehow somebody had it in their house, and she listened to one of her streams doing her work, and heard like somebody was getting killed, basically. She heard like, somebody was getting roughed up or murdered. And the person that happened to actually said like I would say Alexa record or something like that, and they recorded basically. And so she took it to the feds, and they were chasing, trying to kill her. It was a cool little show, but she did a good job of Zoe Kravitz. She did a great job in that.
Hey, sometimes I plug my Alexa out because
is that Lenny Kravitz's daughter?
Yeah, that's Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Alexa
Yeah.
just start
You
talking.
said it's called Kimmy.
Kimmy, yeah.
And then when you ask Alexa, you like, Alexa, are you listening to me?
Where did I watch it? Was it
I'm
Netflix?
not listening to you.
I
I'm not supposed to listen to you without your permission. Well, you are. You're lying. I clearly read that manual that, it's always listening.
It's always listening, yeah.
It doesn't record. And you have to say the wake word. You have to say the wake word, though.
Listen.
You have to say the wake word.
Listen, do you count on the U.S. government to
I don't trust it. Just like I
record?
don't trust the
Okay,
baby.
so here I'm gonna tell you guys something though. So in my work, I'm not doing that today, but I used to work with speech recognition stuff, right? So you have to say a wake word to wake up the system, to listen to you, to actually hear what you're saying and interpret it, right? So I know I get it.
Big question for you though. How come Alexa be talking to me when I don't say Alexa?
Now sometimes they misinterpret stuff, right? Sometimes they hear stuff wrong, so that's why they have to correct the system, tighten it up. So, but if you want to plug it out, you probably should.
Sometimes I don't say nothing to Alexa and it start talking to me.
What heck? My Google Assistant is bad. Google Assistant is bad.
Yeah, there's no TV, no nothing playing. All of a sudden you hear Alexa say, "Well, I can't give you any information on that," because I'm like, "What you think? You hearing what I'm thinking?"
Hey, Google Assistant.
How may
I help you? No, I'm not talking to you, Google Assistant. I'm not talking to you.
Just like on the phones, like I can be talking. I know they do listen on our phone, because I can be talking about, y'all know, well, a lot of people know I love Fashion Nova, and I can be talking about Fashion Nova or anything like that. I'll go on my phone, why the heck the thing pop up? Or I can be talking about something else. And all of a sudden, just like I was just talking.
I hope y'all the D boys hear that and realize that when you out there talking,
that's all recorded, man. They
record everything.
When they get a warrant to look at your stuff, they're gonna find it.
Hey, it's ever since 9/11, it's clear when old boy ran over to Russia. What is his name? Snowden.
Yeah.
Snowden tell you that everything that has the internet listen to you.
Yeah.
I was watching this show. What show is that? Oh, House of Cards, matter of fact. When them guys was listening, that's their job to listen. The NSA dudes are listening.
Yeah.
And they hear keywords all the time. They say, oh, so-and-so is talking. Let's flag this. Oh, you got to dig a little deeper into that. Yeah, they doing it. We know they doing it.
Computer system that trigger words.
Exactly. We know they doing it. Right.
Use bombs and bullets in the same words of the Senate in a sentence with the president.
Only good thing is, guys, I'm not doing anything crooked, so I don't give a.
It's automatic recording.
I ain't got nothing. I don't care. So whatever.
But here's the thing. Sometimes when you have opinion, these people don't like that.
All you gonna hear me do is cussing and saying y'all some
when you have an opinion.
All you gonna do is hear me cussing and saying stuff that's real. I ain't threatening nobody.
Right, that is
whatever.
Ain't that
off your radar?
You can't, because all you gonna hear is, and I call Alexa and my husband's second wife because he argues with her every day. They argue all the time.
I know with my Apple. I know Apple got sued. Apple got sued for sharing your information from your phone. So now all those apps, they don't track. Yeah, like all my apps don't track.
What I like is though, I like the EU though, because they have that their data protection thing, where people like now you can ask your data. I want my stuff back, and you got deleted from your system. The EU did that. America don't even have that.
One thing I do like about Apple is it's hard to break into their phones. So,
Mm-hmm.
players, when you're cheating on your wife and you die,
Here you go.
I'm gonna leave my password in a time machine so it'll come out
Razor
automatically.
Jr.
I'm gonna leave my password so
I don't
everybody
even remember my own past.
hey, listen, man, I'm just
I'm
trying to
wide
get
open.
I'm just trying to get the players some tip. Because
You can
they
keep
ain't
that
gonna
tip.
they ain't gonna lock you up. They ain't gonna open it for her play. She
Listen,
go to all type of
a determined person is gonna find a way to do it.
yeah, good luck with that. If the feds can't get in there, you can be determined all you want to. You know how dudes get caught.
Someone used my thumbprint to get into my phone while I was sleeping.
Well, yeah, I mean, your thumbprint still works. Your face still works too.
That's why.
Yeah, it works with your face too.
What are you gonna do? Dig me up from the grave and get my rotten thumbprint?
Hey, you never know.
Well, it ain't gonna happen because my thumbprint.
You never know. Look. If you a cheating man, that's the first thing she gonna do. She'll be like, before they come, let me.
I'm leaving myself wide
you
open.
Take your arm out.
Put some tape on. Put some tape on your thumb.
When you about to die,
put some tape on your thumb at the funeral and get your fingerprint and stick it on your phone.
Use a big toe.
No, you can't use the big toe. You got to use a different one because
use your middle toe.
Use
your pinky toe and use it on the crookedest toe. That should be like, he wouldn't use this one.
Y'all wild, man.
What I forgot what show I was watching. I forgot what show I was watching and they killed somebody.
I said it for the players, Shaw, man.
For the players. My bad. The players.
And
they gonna die with it too?
They had to dig up the body and they had to put the phone with her hand because it was.
Oh man, yeah, I ain't about to do all that.
That's too weird. That's a whole lot.
This evidence is lost. That would be like, we couldn't find her body.
It was a show called Good Girls.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That show was good. And they canceled, but they had to dig up the body to get the phone open.
Hey,
wow.
Good conversation tonight, guys. I'm gonna cut this Dababy and Danileigh thing and put it out tomorrow. Need your opinion. Don't forget to get into the comment section after we log off and throw your comments in there too, because these comments go straight to video, so your comments don't show up in the comment section. Yeah, I know. We wish it did too. We'll be back Thursday again with some I got some ratchet stuff for us Thursday. You know, we've been getting a little ratcheter and ratcheter. I think we're gonna turn it up a little bit more this Thursday.
I'm cleaning up my act.
Oh snap!
You know? So
turn up.
We'll be back again this Thursday with more conversation. Guys, I did a good job tonight. Appreciate everybody's opinion. I like when we give real opinion from the heart. Say what you mean what you say. A lot of times that's where we get stuff confused at in life, man. People tell you stuff that they don't mean, and then,
next thing you go try and something go wrong.
Next thing you know, you alive telling her she ain't you my side chick. I know I told you was the main, but you my side chick.
Listen, what I said yesterday don't matter. What I say right now is what I
first time around. Before we leave, let's give a big shout out to Miss Hillary Banks from Bel Air, my boo.
I'm gonna need a picture of a new outfit, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to stay off. I don't know why you looking at her for.
I'm saying.
Aren't you married?
That's my daughter.
Aren't you married?
That's my daughter.
Aren't you married?
That's my daughter.
You should close your eyes when I put a picture up. That's what you should do. Your eyes closed. All right, guys, man. Thanks for joining us tonight. Anything Goes podcast. Your boy Sean Peebles. I'm here with Attitude. I'm here with Lola B. I'm here with Sharp, man. Razor was here with us. He had to run out. We is out of here.